All right, we're live. Say hi, guys.
Hi guys.
Hello.
Hi guys. Rose, you fucked it up.
Or maybe Rose is the only
Hi,
one that
guys.
did it right. I'm eating. Okay.
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 You did it wrong. You gotta make fun
Okay.
of you gotta make fun of my voice while you're doing it. You can't just say okay.
I'm not
You gotta try to sound like Kermit
I'm
too
not
at the
good
same
at
time.
voices.
Well, then don't do it.
Okay. Hi, guys.
Oh, serious mouth noises on that one. Ugh.
Damn, you know it's bad when somebody that's not me is cringing.
Getting
Well,
those food noises.
he's clearly just eating, you know. That's not having an aversion to mouth noise. It's just like there's a person eating while they're talking in the microphone. All right.
So what's this relaxing ass piano music?
I'm just warming up the sound, you know.
I thought we were supposed to be dying.
This is the intro music. All right. So,
The music is more along the lines of like waiting room music right
was thinking
before the storm.
yeah, it's like when you're about to play Warcraft 3.
Bobby music.
Yeah, I was thinking like the waiting room music in a menu in a video game.
Yeah, that's what we're on right now. Okay. So, who wants to do last week? It was pretty simple. I feel like Lucian would be the best. Because he attempted to do the most.
Sorry.
Or actually, you know what? I'll go to each of you.
Lucian is eating, so
We'll do Lucian last. Let's do Zazie first. What'd you do last session?
Her best. Okay.
Pray
What-
tell,
okay,
Ash, what was
so-
her best?
Honestly, Zazie was a bit overshadowed by the other people in the fight, but that's perfectly fine. At least she didn't die, you know? It's all I can hope for. All I can hope for.
how about you tag me next time?
What?
Because I died.
Oh, I didn't know what you would. Okay.
I mean, who cares? That was a double tag there.
Unconscious, not dead, just unconscious.
Practically dead. Either way, she didn't die. She did open up a hidden doorway on her very first try, which I thought was pretty neat. It was this big like bas relief, metal carving thing, angel, but chalice full of blood.
Big
This
old
big
freshwater fish.
This big statue painting. Painting
Hush.
statue of a painting.
Shut up.
Freshwater fish. Okay, sorry.
Shut up. Yeah, that's open, and we're all going through it now.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what more you want from me, man.
That sounds good. Kovanen, what did your last session look like?
Gosh, okay. Well, I spent most of the session off the map.
On a different map.
Kovanen had previously ascended to the staircase to... Oh, first we beat up gargantuan-sized illusory Kovanen. That went away.
Yeah,
And the party dispersed a bit to help Rose, because she was way far away and surrounded by mobs. Lucian shot Lulu full of holes many times, then burned her to death. Then shot her again. Kicked her around a little. Slapped her around. Then Kavana ran up a wall. Came face to face with Hillbilly, whatever his name was. Doesn't matter.
Miley Cyrus.
Yeah, Hillbilly Cyrus. And I'll put a couple levels above everyone else. Tried to get him to talk, but he was just like he or whatever. I don't have any teeth. And then he teleported down on top of the piano. Cyrus, old man Cyrus. There he is. Is it just Cyrus? Yeah.
Yeah, Cyrus McQueen.
Cyrus McQueen. He was Speed as he teleported down to the piano, did some necromancy spells at the party, then died. Horrible death. Party cleaned up some zombies. Well, some orcs that died, turned into zombies, and then died again. A couple of them might have gotten out through the front door, but we don't know. Full steam ahead. We're going the other direction. We entered a hallway that lied behind the statue of a painting of a bass reliefed into the wall that Zazie found, while the tavern and the library and probably the surrounding city blocks began to burn to the ground.
I think that covers everything. What did you do, Rose?
I live, bitch. That's what
I live, motherfucker. That's a good answer. And it's good to live, too, so.
I mean, it's a very tenuous survival at the moment, but surviving, what, 2 rounds, 2.5, at 1 HP? I'll take that.
Yeah, I feel like it's pretty good. It's a good thing you guys lived.
Yeah. So.
All right. I feel like Lucian's shtick got covered there too.
Kinda.
Lucian, are you done
Yes.
eating?
No, I press pause on my food. For you.
Is there anything? Oh, thanks, man. I feel fucking special. Is there anything that you would like to add?
I mean, since Rose wants to brag about how much health points she had throughout the entire session, you know, I survived with 9 just about the entire time, and then got healed for another 9 up to 18, and then died, but got healed for 6 while I was down. So, hell yeah, I'm at 6 points. Let's do this.
That's pretty cool. Being at 6 points and all.
I will say this though, like I'm still mildly questioning our decision to go down the left corridor as opposed to splitting up and going both corridors. But it is what it is.
Look, man, left is always right.
All right,
Yeah.
Lucian, I need you to
Until it's not.
roll. I need you to roll a perception.
Let's do it. First roll of the night. Da, da, da. Does this proc my advantage?
Oh my god. One of these days, I really am gonna find it with you.
That's so stale.
In this case, Lucian, it actually does proc your advantage.
Whoa.
See, this is why you ask.
19.
19.
Lucian, you notice a strange temporal interference as you walk through this hallway, and as you're kind of like pressed into the room, you realize that you just stepped through a gate,
Through a portal.
through a portal specifically. Rose,
Awesome.
roll perception
All right, then.
with advantage.
That's gonna be Jack and shit because that's a 5.
You don't. And the other 2 of you, I wouldn't say have the requisite predisposition to notice it. However, Lucian, when you come to this realization, you are able to look back and you perceive the swirling visage of a portal wrapping the entrance you just walked through.
Hell yeah.
One, not having the requisite disposition to understand such things, looks behind him and is like, I don't understand that.
Well, you guys don't actually see it. I just I put it up there for Lucian to see.
Okay.
When he
Um,
looks behind himself, when Lucian looks behind himself, does he perhaps see the other party members?
He does. He's the same place
Okay.
you guys are.
Okay.
So
I thought you split us up via portal for a hot second, and I was
no,
scared.
that would be a douche move. However, note that Lucian, you rolled a 19, so you would have seen it either way, but you are able to determine a couple of facts about it now. But I wanted you to use your portal sense and tell me what it does exactly.
Sure. Let me go ahead and read that for you.
Thanks. Much obliged.
But of course. Where is it? Ah, detect portal. Once per short rest. As an action, you detect the distance and direction to the closest planar portal within 1 mile of you. So, essentially, not what you just made me do.
No, I know. I was just seeing if it had any other abilities before I did that. Ugh. Jesus, getting sick again. All right, so let's see. With 19, roll insight.
Sure. Insight. Not at advantage, right?
No,
Cool.
not a
19 again.
Dang, nice. All right, Lucian, you see the portal, and you are able to pick up some sort of intent.
Huh?
You're in a different plane of existence, or
Ah,
an adjacent one. It doesn't feel like you've traveled far, but you have just walked into either a pocket dimension or some sort of space between other spaces.
okay. Interesting. Okay, so,
Okay, and I gotta keep going with this. Roll history.
oh my god.
I know.
All right. $17.
The resonance of the portal seems very much like some of the portal passages that you may have remembered from your grandmother's mind.
Oh. Oh. Interesting.
All right. I will now have each of you roll initiative.
Shit.
Sam, okay.
I will say that Lucian does, in fact, share the information of the fact that we're not in Kansas anymore. Yeah.
Well, let's do a quick check to see if we're in the Dreamlands. Zazie looks at herself. Is she the weird bug Zazie from the Dreamlands?
No. And as far as everyone else can tell, in fact, you know what? Everyone else give me a raw wisdom check after he tells you that.
Oh, everyone else, not me?
Everyone else.
Okay. Oh, yes, that's right.
All right. So,
Thank you,
Lucian.
Rose. You're the best.
Lucian, you're familiar enough with this terrain to also know that it functions with many of the similar same functions of reality as the plane of existence that you guys are normally on. Rose, you can kind of feel that as well. The other two of you are just kind of disoriented with that information and detect nothing different at all.
Well, it's not the Dreamlands.
Right. Not sure I like that, but
Well then, where are we?
Well, the place that we are definitely works much like the plane of existence in which we just came. All of the rules are the same. I imagine, same hours in a day, same days of the week, things like that. That means that gravity probably works the same as well.
So, where are we? What?
That much I don't know.
It seems we're able to breathe here. They do have air. Oh, all right. Well,
Kavan, while you're making this
how's
statement,
Scout ahead?
can you also roll initiative for me?
Well, I did, but it wasn't on my token. But that's much better.
Okay. Check that out. It automatically will sort it in order for you. Okay. I won't call this into action until things start to get a little bit more frustrating. So for the time being, you guys can just work amongst yourselves to figure out what's going on here. Rose, you notice behind you that there is a massive furnace of fire coming in your direction. He has told you that there is a gate. Roll investigation for me if you don't mind.
right. That's
Okay.
16.
You are able to, on the wall behind you, decipher some familiar runes that enact the gate. Roll a roll a d12 for me. Lucian, you'll take half as much damage. All right. Rose, you take 6 damage. Lucian, you take 3. Kuvana, you take 1.
What exactly do I experience happening?
Fire damage. There is a lot of fire coming through the doorway towards you guys.
Okay.
Ozzy, move forward, please.
Ah,
Ow,
sorry.
Please, move.
Rose, with some quick thinking, you might be able to scratch off one of those runes to make the portal collapse if you want to, but you know that if you do, it won't be able to be opened again, most likely.
DM, we are in a stone hallway, though, right?
In a different plane of existence, yes.
Yeah, I mean that. Duh. But it's all stone.
Correct.
All right.
There's nothing on here
Step
that
away
can
from the
spread
fire. Move forward.
I'm sorry. There's this
Not
door
you, them.
thing.
They're just standing in it. Not you.
All
Oh.
right. Rose, you're going to take 1 more damage.
How much?
Nobody-
1 more.
Or just one more?
Okay, DM, I will go on and we'll step around Zazie really quickly, expecting to look around the hallway, but there is no hallway. There's just
Rose,
this
you
thing.
take 1 more
What,
damage. There you go.
I am trying to move. Give me some freaking time.
So DM, what am I looking at? I
So
move
when you
around
guys step
Zazie
to the bottom of the staircase, there is a very tight room with a wall stacked tall with with what's the right word for it? Squares, I guess, with boxes that are full of wine. It's basically a wine rack. Different liquors, wines, cordials, things like that.
It seems we are in somebody's extra plane of wine cellar.
Hold on. Let me try something.
Before
Come on.
deciding. All right.
Step around Kovanen. This worked last time. Take some of her blood and just pat the wine cellar with it.
While she's bleeding on the wine, I will look around the room for doors.
Roll investigation. 17. You don't see a door.
Right, I've got nothing. Do your thing.
You just see lots of bottles of wine.
Does my thing do anything?
You take 1 damage and you bleed on bottles of wine.
I'm not
I wanna
cutting
take one-
myself. I'm just. Fine, I'll take the damage.
I will remove a bottle of wine, the one right in front of me, from the rack.
Okay, roll a d100.
The egg is hatching! Oh my god!
87.
All right, nothing happens.
I then smashed the water bottle of wine on the floor. Alright, that bottle was useless, and now it is even more so.
There is wine on the floor and broken glass.
Alright, wait,
If you make me take damage from the broken glass, I'm gonna bite you. Just saying.
I'm half a mind to start taking these out one by one until something happens, but we will quickly fumigate ourselves with wine fumes.
And then the volatile gas in the room will catch on fire.
But yeah, from wine, famously.
Hey,
Here.
it could be a fortified
Let
wine.
me take a closer look.
Like what?
Explain the look that you're taking.
Okay, so she is looking for any sort of hidden mechanism. Any, like, anything that seems, like, out of place. Maybe it's a bottle of wine that
Roll
doesn't quite
investigation.
fit in with the others, or...
On and smashes another.
Kuvanen, roll a d100 plus 1.
98. Wow.
I'll tell you what. When you pull that wine bottle out, you see something behind it.
Oh, wait! Saucy.
Oh.
What is that? What is this? Look at it.
I look at it. I peek at it. I investigate it,
Okay.
you could say.
Looks like it could be a hinge.
It's a hinge, I think. Maybe? I
What does
don't
that
know.
mean?
Like the thing that opens a door.
Oh, this is a gate.
Here.
Open it.
Okay. I tried pushing it in first.
Nothing happens.
I tried pulling it out.
It's a hinge.
Okay, what side is the hinge facing? If this was a door, which way would it open?
It is a right-handed hinge on a door that opens to your left that is closed away from you. It would open towards
Okay.
you.
Okay. I pull on the rack itself to try and open it.
Roll strength.
Not on the bottles of wine, but okay. Just straight strength?
You know what? Roll athletics.
Okay, it's the same either way. I don't know why I asked.
You pull on it and 10 bottles of wine fall on the floor, breaking.
Shit.
Onan looks at his nice spider climbing slippers, slowly turning a deep red.
Can we get Rose up here?
Rose, you need to open the door.
Y'all are gonna have to make some room.
We'll try
Oh,
our best.
Well, just squeeze around me. There's not much space up here.
The temperature of the room, by the way, is beginning to get uncomfortable. Everyone make a con
Sorry.
save, please.
Oh,
Y'all get +2 to that. Don't forget.
23.
17. 18, actually. 18?
Fucking
10.
+2.
Listen. Oh,
19.
We're in a wine.
you notice that it feels very hot to you, and if it even got a little bit hotter, you'd probably be really uncomfortable right now.
I will unbutton my suit jacket
Ooh.
and fan myself.
Ah.
Rose, do hurry.
Fan
That
of
goes
cooling.
at 12 on the athletics, unless you want me to make a strength check instead of athletics. I just rolled what Zazie rolled.
Just so you guys know, I'll give you an idea of this. It is about 7 feet tall, and it goes about 3/4 of the way to the ceiling. Zazie, I don't know if you've communicated this or not, but you realize the door needs to open towards you. You guys also realize that if you were to pull the wine rack over, it would fall against the wall behind you and wedge itself in that wall.
How
And
do we
then
open this door then?
all the-
Rose is pulling on it to try to, like, she's pulling on it, pulling it towards herself. As you said, it opens towards us.
Mhm.
We
Rose
could just
is
scale the
attempting that.
wall.
The wall goes all the way to the ceiling.
You just said it went 3/4 of the way up.
The wine rack
The
goes
wine
all the
rack.
way. It goes 3/4 of the way to the ceiling. The wall goes all the way to the ceiling.
Okay.
And it
Is
is
the
made
wine
of
rack
stone.
part of the door? Is the wine rack part of the door, or is the door behind the wine rack?
There is a wine rack that you can now see that is simply in front of a door with a handle on it that opens towards you. It's a very
Okay.
Wow.
rudimentary puzzle, but it's in a very confined space.
Well, after
No,
multiple
it's
investigations, we have finally learned, and we're finally told that it is not. The wall is not the wine rack. There is stuff behind it.
Yeah, it's a wall of stone with a door
All right.
that is about 5 feet wide and 6 feet tall.
I mean,
You have fun?
moving this thing isn't going to be useful.
Proud of yourself for all that?
You got a freaking bubble spell or something.
I don't know.
I can go to the other side.
Yeah, that'll get you through at least.
No, but I mean, like, I can push from the other side and, make things happen, as opposed to standing here where it's
Well,
really,
we need the wine rack
really
out
hot.
of our way first. The wine rack is bigger than this hallway that we just came from. Right, right. So it needs to be out of the way, and it be.
Right, but as there are 4 of us, it would also be imperative to, for one person who can be on the other side to be on the other side.
I do invite
This
you.
way, sure.
Can we make this fast?
Best of luck.
Thank you.
Not going to survive much longer.
And I will go ahead and cast Etherealness.
All right, I will move you through the wall. Oops.
Thanks. As soon as
Would
I can
it-
find it.
Would it be
You're on map layer.
would it be a bad idea to throw to destroy the parts of the wine rack and throw it through the portal thing into the fire?
It will probably
That's
be
gonna
safer
hurt.
for us if we j- remove the wine on our own terms instead of having it crash down upon us. We would surely all perish. But the wine rack is still very large, and I don't think it can fit anywhere else besides where it is right now.
Like,
But if Rose took
question-
her axe to it and destroyed bits of it, and then we were able to shove
Well,
it.
if the wine rack can be
Alright.
broken, no problem.
can we?
Lucian, roll
Can I ask you a
perception.
question, Koponen?
Sure. All right.
Oh, wow. Okay, you very
Natural
clearly
20.
hear, directly ahead of you, beyond the doorway at the end of the hall, down this direction, the sound of rattling metal and someone yelling, "Help."
Huh. All right. So this is what I would like to do first, because I am intrigued, and this is Lucian we're talking about. All right. So the door.
So we're going to
is
move into
it-
turn order real quick here. Okay?
All right. Well, yeah, that's what we're doing. So okay, the door. Actually, better question. As I was passing through, how much space was there between the wine rack and the door? Like, what? Okay, to kind
No-
of give you more
no space at
detail to
all.
my question.
No space at all. It's like flush against the wall.
Okay. So, all right. So that kind of defeats the purpose of trying to, let's say, open the door ajar.
There is no
be able
space
to
to
talk
do
to
that.
them. Okay. Huh.
Huh.
You can see that it is a simple wooden slat door with 3 hinges on it. It seems to be really, well constructed. There are a couple of like metal bars running across the areas that are reinforcing it. Kind of like you would see on a barrel or a chest or, old wooden construction.
Is there like a lever or something on this side of the door?
No, but roll. Do you have no, that's a dumb question. You don't have proficiency in carpentry. Does anyone have proficiency in carpentry?
I don't think so.
Not technically.
No.
Uh,
Rose has an axe.
Lucian, Kovanen. I want you to make a thieves tool roll for me. Essentially, do you have proficiency with thieves tools? You're a rogue, right?
What? Yes.
Roll thieves tools.
What am I doing?
You are using thieves tools as a knowledge roll.
Okay. Natural 20 for a 32.
You
Nice.
slap yourself on the forehead, realizing he can just knock the pins out of the door for the hinges, and then just pull the door off its hinges.
But usually doesn't occur to Conan for that kind of thing because he is typically not trying to
Steal stuff.
knock doors off of the hinges or out of the frame. So it's a little niche, but
It is, but you
we have
rolled a nat
strong
20,
people,
so
and this is a big door, so perhaps it does come into play. Rose, the hinges are on this side, which means the things that hold them together are on this. Push them up, push them out, and then the door comes off.
And the hinges are on our side of the door.
the hinges are on your side of the door.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Scoot, and then I will start putting my hand through the wine rack to see if my actual thieves' tools can even help me
has a
do
hand
that.
Yeah, I'm sure that they can. So give me
Switch
a couple
places
thieves
with me.
rolls. I'll just tell you if you're gonna be able to make it work. Can't say for certain,
couple.
but we'll see.
Yeah.
Okay,
A couple.
19
and 23.
23. You're able to get the first and the second pin out pretty easily. There's one
Rose, I'm going to
pin.
need you to plant your feet. Perhaps keep a bit of pressure on this side of the door so it goes that way. Lucian's quick. I don't know if he can hear us or not, but maybe he'll see it coming. And I will keep going to the next ones.
Yeah. Rose will do what she can.
Zazie gives moral support.
Here, real quick before we do that, switch places with me. So if you need to grab Zazie, you can grab her fast.
Oh, yes. Alright, well, I will keep working, DM.
All right, there's one pin left.
17.
This one gave you a little bit more of a problem, but you were able to get it out relatively easily. The door,
God, it smells bad in here.
as the
It sort of smells pretty
as the
good.
construction goes, you know that the lock on the door actually goes into the wall that's up next to it, so it's probably being held in by pressure from the sides. The hinges are still in place even though the pins are out, so it would probably need a good push to knock it through.
Okay.
And Kovanen, you would realize that the push needs to be on the side that the hinges are on.
That's
So-
our side.
No, I mean, as far as left and right, it would need to be pushed through on the right side.
Oh, so it like snaps the lock because of the leverage of the width of the door.
Correct.
Rose, all right, switch again. I've got them out, and you need to put your arm through these two wine raffles right here, and just give it a hearty shove.
Can I do that from Zazie's position?
I guess?
Easier. And she'll take the butt end of her axe, the head end, and shove.
Okay.
Sort of
Give
battering
me
ram.
give me an athletics roll.
22.
Okay. All right. Give me another one. All
18.
right. Give me another one. Nope,
17.
not quite there. You notice that as you're pushing against it, that it's just kind of resisting you. You know, maybe you want to
I'm
do
gonna
something.
get mad at this thing in a second and just freaking use the sharp end of my axe at that hinge level if necessary.
It'd be kind of hard to get through there, but
Here.
you could try it.
Let me try to help. I will put my hands through and push as well.
All right. Roll strength with roll athletics with advantage.
21.
Not quite.
Fuck you.
Kovanen casts Mage Hand and pushes also.
Oh, I should have mind linked with Lucian before he went through.
Lucian is on the other side of the door, saying, "Man, if only Zosie would have mind bumped me."
All right. Kovanen, roll thieves' tools again.
Wait. I knock on the door.
Lucian?
We're coming.
Did I hear that? Did I hear Zazie?
Yeah. Oh,
wow,
Zazie,
I've been
can the three of you make a con save for me, please?
I've been standing here in silence, not really sure if I can hear you or not. It turns
Try
out
pulling
that
on
I
the
should
door.
have
I
been
mean,
able to
it's
hear
not-
you this entire time.
Pull it.
Pull?
You work
Are
on.
you sure?
Yes, pull it. You do that. I'll work on. I don't know, picking the lock so it unlocks itself and makes it easier for us.
I feel like all right.
And I start to pull the door.
And I will attempt to unlock it.
All right. Kovanen, roll thieves' tools.
Okay. 24.
Okay. Kovanen, you realize that typically when a door is
Oh,
jammed
okay.
and you're trying to break in through it, just simply pressing against the door doesn't give you enough like critical force to actually blast it off its hinges. It's a much better practice for you to actually battering ram the door with a tool versus
That's
just
literally
pressing
what
it.
I just said I was doing.
Oh,
like
I'm-
a battering ram.
See, I missed it originally. You said that you're going to take your axe and press it up against it. I didn't know that you were ramming it.
Like a battering ram.
Well, I apologize. I misunderstood that. Roll an attack for me then. What the fuck was that?
I don't know. There's a
I
lot of
don't know.
weird squeaky noises. I am also just attempting to also unlock the door to get the lock out of the way. Also,
That works.
just what I thought that rolled.
Oh yeah. Actually, you know what, Kovanen? It's unlocked.
Okay.
That's a 22.
The door blasts off its hinges. My wife just brought me popcorn.
As I stand there with my face against the door, suddenly I see an axe crashing through the damn door,
Rose, roll damage.
right by my face.
You like rolls too
Really?
much. Too many goddamn rolls.
Really? Because I really don't want to kill Lucian.
You might.
Are you
I
okay
just
with
rolled it.
Roll damage.
I've accepted my fate.
that? That's a 4. Hey, now we're on level playing field.
All right,
we
do it-
both have 2 HP.
All right.
Do we?
The door swings
sure?
open, Lucian. Roll a dex save for me. 22 is
that would be
your
impossible.
DC.
That would be impossible.
Why's that?
Because with 4 damage, I would be down.
No, roll dex save.
I didn't tell you took any damage, motherfucker.
Oh, all right. Because Rose is so close, do I get do I get the help?
Yeah, you do still get the +2 on your save.
Good.
You lucky son of a
That
bitch.
would be 25.
You step back and the door misses you.
So who took that 4 damage? The door or Lucian?
The door.
The door.
Okay.
Lucian would have taken 4 damage if it hit him, though. Not slashing, though, bludgeoning.
Rose, can you just stick your face into that hole real quick and say, "Here's Rosie"?
All right, shut up. Get the thing out of the way. I need to get the wine rack.
I did that. How do we get the wine rack out of the way?
Lucian, you hear the screaming again.
All right. Now that you guys can hear me more clearly, I'm gonna go check down the hallway. Rose, do me a favor.
I'm coming with you. Kavanen will run up the wall and go squeeze over the top of the wine rack.
The
Well, no,
wine
he's just
rack
up
is
there
7
because the
feet
wine
tall.
rack- the wine
the door
rack's-
is 6
because the
feet
wine
tall.
rack's. Okay, hold on, a goddamn second, and because he stops because he can't get around the wine rack, 'cause it's still there. Guys, it would be really easy for me to topple it over out of the way. But you are right there.
And I can't take another hit, Kavanen.
That's
I'm gonna
why.
have to take Zazie and go.
That's why I'm. God, Rose, just stick your arm through this hole here.
And Rose will do so.
All right, and I touch her hand ever so gently and cast Cure Wounds.
There you are.
Okay, we'll then back up into the hallway for just a moment, and I will try to push it over.
Okay. I'm trusting you, Kavanen.
Cover your mouths. Noses.
I do. I cover.
Okay, and I will wait for Rose to actually move into the hallway.
Yeah, and I'll be in front of Zazie
go.
behind my shield.
And
kind
I
of
will
covering us
start trying
both.
to push and pull and whatever to get the wine rack to tip over.
All right, roll athletics.
Hell yeah.
All right.
A 4.
You get it. You push the wine
It's a
rack over.
considerable mechanical advantage, and because I took out 2 of the bottles from the bottom, it's now top heavy.
Yep. Smart. Yeah, it falls over. Rose, roll a dex save, please.
Jesus.
Lot rolling.
Holy
If you want
shit,
me
it's
dead,
like
just let me know.
40.
You have to beat a 5.
22.
All right, wine bottles crash all around you, but you're able to step out of the way.
She would have beat that roll with a disadvantage.
All right.
She
All I
has
had to do
she
was
has a
not
shield.
roll the wine.
Well, if you'd rolled a 1, you would have literally met the DC, but he would have made you fail anyway.
But maybe not.
what
Yeah,
I said,
yeah,
not roll a one.
You're right. You're right.
Okay, while Kovanen then goes down the wall and through the door, what's the wine rack made of? Is it like really thin metal? Is it wood?
It is made of brass.
Right.
It's very heavy. You were lucky to have the mechanical advantage to push it over the way you did.
There are people screaming, guys.
Okay, well I move through the door with Lucian. I really don't know how to get the 2 of you onto this side, but you know, are breaking it?
Here.
We'll figure it out, Kavanen.
Just
Go with Lucian.
yes. Zazie, can you mind bonk him, please?
Shit, yeah. Excuse me,
Wonder-
guys.
Presses his face up against the wine rack.
Rosal.
Scooch out of the way.
Zazie will switch
It's an awkward
spots.
shuffle.
Switch
Yeah, you
spots
like
with
crawl
Rose,
under.
reach through the wine pack, and just touch Kovanen's face. And boom, they're connected again.
Well, it feels like whenever we're going to see each other again. This is so sweet.
That was
All
way
right.
too gentle
So-
for a mind bonk.
Rose and
Anyway.
Rose
Oh, I
and
can move through
Zazie.
that. Oh, hello.
You guys both see that if you were to climb up over the wine rack, there's a couple of feet above it. You could just kind of like squirm over and roll and then like squeeze through the doorway. It's not going to be comfortable, but both of you can fit. And all the broken glass is on the side you're on right now, so it should be okay.
I will start doing that then.
Yeah.
All right, with that, I would like to stealthily go down the hallway
I will stealthily join him.
towards the door, and I will actually hug this wall as he decides to hug that wall.
Okay. Let me get each of you to roll, as you said, stealth. Roll stealth. And I guess give me perception at disadvantage.
Wow.
28 stealth. 10 perception.
I haven't rolled perception at disadvantage since like session 1. That'll be a 12.
Okay. Go ahead and make your way up the hallway. The two of you should be in the room now, too. I'll get you pulled in. Bloop. Get in there. Actually, let me do the thing that I need to do. Boop, 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 boop. There. You should be able to move in and out of the room freely now. At least through that door.
Nice.
All right, Kovanen, Lucian, you guys have approached this door at the end of the hallway. You see a large, barded metal door with engravings on it. It has two angels holding chalices. Each of them have their hands cupped with the bowl of the chalice in their hands on either side of the door. And each door in the hallway that you've passed on your way up here has had a similar motif inscribed on it. Along the walls of the hall are what appear to be like hieroglyphics, I suppose. If you want to try to decipher them, you would have to spend some time, but at a glance, they don't make sense to you. On the doors, there is an inscription above each of the angels, and there is a inscription on the bowl that they are holding.
Are the inscriptions on this door and or a bowl decipherable?
What languages do you speak?
Oh, Celestial, Elvish, Sylvan, Common, and Thieves' Cant.
I speak Common, Delkir, Elvish, and Sylvan.
All right, neither of you can decipher it.
Damn it.
I'll start looking for a lock or keyhole device in the middle of the door.
Oh, didn't Zazie like bleed into the last one?
Kovanen,
Anything
Yes.
drastic? Yes.
you easily find a keyhole in the middle left side of the right-hand door.
Yes, she did. But before she does anything drastic with these two gigantic bowls, just let me try to. And I will pull out the super special magical lockpicks that I stole from Frankie Five Fingers.
Oh, damn.
Lockpick.
Did you actually steal them from him?
When-
Stolen from Frankie.
Yeah.
One.
I succeeded my sleight of hand.
Yeah.
I forgot
When-
that you
when
had those,
Zazie-
and I'm really upset right now.
While
When-
Kovanen is doing that, are they the rune hieroglyphics? Are they Orc or Dwarvish? Those
They are
the
not.
two languages that I have to get covered.
Well, Orc is actually written in the same script as Dwarvish. It is written in the same script as both of them, but it is a similar script to both of them, but it is not decipherable. But it does appear to be... Okay.
Is it in perhaps Draconic, Primordial, or Quarry?
It is in Primordial.
Excellent. Yeah, she just What does it say?
Where would you like to begin?
You're about to read through the history of this whole entire world, so you better buckle up.
Honestly, with the stuff above the door.
The stuff
Hi, guys.
above this door to the back here.
Yeah, with the angels and the chalice and the thing.
It just says blood of life, blood of death.
Okay.
Wait, Zazie, not yet. Just let me try this.
Okay.
When
Wow, well,
Zazie
that's-
walks up happily and just says hi, Lucian kind of like turns around real quickly and throws his back up against the wall. Dear gods, don't do that to me.
Sorry.
All right, I'm going for the lock, DM.
All right.
Yeah. All right. What do you like to see?
Oh, what do I like
I'll
to
just
see?
assume-
Thieves' tools.
Yeah, yeah, there you go. 18, 26 if it's magically advantage or something, but 18.
All right. How do we decipher this? And you didn't do any sort of checking in advance to see if there were traps or anything like that,
E,
correct?
right into the hole.
Right into the hole. Oh boy. All right. You see the insignia of some sort of glyph pop up when you do this.
It's like, oh, that would make sense. Before,
Okay. Let's see how this works. All right. The trap dissipates immediately after it deals its damage, but leaves behind a drawn glyph, now visible by everyone and unable to be active again until the glyph is entirely removed, but which takes about a minute. Okay. All right, you need to take a Constitution saving throw.
of course, 11.
All right, you fail.
13, depending on where Rose is. Oh, okay.
Might be close enough that that's a 13.
I about to say anybody, Rose, you don't have to take it, but Lucian, you do.
Oh, damn you! All right.
You said Constitution, right?
14.
Okay, Constitution.
Yep, Constitution DC 14.
Gotcha.
All right.
That's gonna be a 15.
All right, he's close enough to get your bonus. All right, so Kavanan, you're the only one that takes it. You take 44 damage. Force damage.
Good God.
As
Did
in
you say
4 plus 40, or 1d4 4 times?
4, D as in Daryl, 4.
Okay, well, that's great, but how much damage is it?
Roll 4d4 damage.
Oh, you gotta make me do it? Go outside and pick your own switch. 11.
All right. You take 11 damage.
What happens? What happens? What I experience?
You just feel a force, and you take 11 damage. It's really uncomfortable. Ooh. What's it gonna do to Frankie's lock picks though? I don't know.
Not much, but if it does
see,
do
let's
anything to him,
see.
I'm gonna know it's just because you're mad that I have them.
Let's see. Roll a d20.
A 4.
All right. Nothing happens.
Well, there's I don't know, a brief magical thump or a force explosion sound. Kavanan is knocked back onto his ass. Yes, that would make sense for it to be there.
Oh God, are you okay?
I mean, it depends on what's on the other side of the door, I guess. He then looks at the lock. Did he manage to get it open?
No. As soon as you put the tool in there to open it, it just blasted you.
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna try it again.
Uh,
Come on
okay.
and no.
Hold on. Let me read the rest of the stuff around the door. Maybe it's a riddle we can figure out.
Oh, okay. Well, alright.
Catch our breath for a couple of minutes.
But
Okay.
it might. What if it? Okay.
I read all the writing around the door.
Okay. Okay. Let's do our break before we do that.
Okay.
Okay. I need to prop myself up and tuck my intestines
You
back
need
inside
to
my body.
write the stuff.
No, I need to read it, but yeah. I also need to pop my intestines back inside my body. So let's make that happen.
Okay.
Wait.
Well, good
Sorry,
luck, I guess.
what?
I'm gonna.
That's gross.
I have
Here's
a
hernia.
wonderful, wonderful hernia. So,
Oh, fun.
Okay,
guys,
that means
when
bye-bye.
you're lifting, don't lift too hard. If it feels heavy,
No.
just stop. Or just be like me, lift with your intestines. Bend your knees and put your intestines into it. Oh boy. Okay. All right, guys. Let's be back in 10. 9:13.
All right. See you in 9:15.
Hello. You guys back?
Yep.
Yeah, just shoveling popcorn in my mouth.
Yeah, I guess I'm here.
Did you say you just shoved one popcorn in your mouth?
A handful.
Oh, handful.
You know, if it didn't leave so many goddamn kernel fragments between my teeth, I'd love popcorn.
Yeah, that is kind of an annoying part of it, but you know, you just
Oh, it's infuriating.
it's a sacrifice that has to be made to enjoy the snack. You know?
These days, I just put some salt on some butter and I eat it. Same thing.
Is Rose back?
Sort of, technically. I'm here.
I mean, yeah. I mean, you just need to know if you're like ready. I think is the point.
I mean, yes, I am ready. I'm being
Right.
strange, silly.
Okay. All right, Zazie.
Yes.
Eat your popcorn for a minute.
Reading the stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. Just tell me when to stop shoveling it into my mouth, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Okay. This is so bad. All right. So, you can write this down or you can try to remember it. But as you kind of read along the walls, you find lines of script that are like hidden within the I don't know, motifs, I guess. The stations, maybe. So on the first one it says, in Twilight's realm where stars reside, a puzzle waits its secrets to confide. 4 symbols, guardians of the night, unlock the doors with celestial light.
Oh, you lost me.
You're gonna have to repeat that much slower if you want me to fucking write it down.
I will actually,
put it
I'm
in
gonna,
our,
I'm gonna copy and paste it right out of the thing and give it to you.
Put it in handouts.
Oh, great.
Excellent.
Handurge.
Not gonna lie, it sounded very much like a Green Lantern was trying to power up.
Power up Green Lantern. Where the fuck is the handouts folder? Fuck it, I'm just putting it right at the top of the list.
It'd be in the H's.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Person that knows how to read letters.
Usual 20? Yeah.
Do I have one that says handouts in there?
What?
I have locations. I have GM notes.
No, I don't even see a handouts folder. There's like 30 handouts from like a carnival thing.
Yeah, I don't know why those are in there. I uploaded a thing one time and they're all fucking in there. So stupid. You know what? I'm just putting it here.
I more meant in the Discord.
Oh, that's where I've been putting it. You're right. There you go. Here, it's going in. It's going in here.
I even pinged you in the right chat.
Zazie, time is of the essence. I think you're.
Yes, I know. I'm reading. Give me a second.
Yeah, I know about that.
It's some sort of puzzle, I think.
Oh fuck.
I know.
Well, how do we solve it?
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Well, what does it say? First off.
Okay. Well, it starts over here. In Twilight's realm, where stars reside, a puzzle waits its secrets to confide. 4 symbols, guardians of the night, unlock the doors with celestial light. Within this chamber,
right.
shadows trace a cosmic ballet in time and space. Sun and moon dance align. The sun and moon in dance align. Press them right, the path shall shine. From
Right.
dusky dusk to
Dusky
dawn's
dusk, that could be
embrace. The order lies a pattern to trace. The lunar cycle whispers clear. To solve this riddle, hold them dear.
Right. I'm good at dancing. I can trace things because of my art things. You have light on your sword. Rose, you have moonbeam. We've got this.
I don't think Moonbeam's gonna help here, especially since I can't cast it at the moment.
Oh,
Spell's
well, then
dead.
definitely not.
The thing that first comes to mind, first thing that jumps to mind is the pillars and how they cast their shadows. That because it's within this chamber, shadows trace.
Okay.
So
Well, there was a direction. You said a direction once.
It's Spice Realm, Stars Reside, Puzzle Waits, Confide, Person, Unlock the Doors, Shadow Strays, Cosmic Ballet, Dance Line. Press them right, the path shall shine. Dusky Dusk, to Dawn's Embrace, Order Lies, Pattern, blah, 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 blah.
Okay, so we do make the shadows all go to the right.
I think it's saying to press them in the correct order.
Oh, press them correctly.
Could you guys look for things to press? Like switches, hidden levers, pressure plates, any of that?
I don't really want to touch anything else right now.
DM, how
fair.
many of those reliefs were there? I think you also said there were like
There were 4 reliefs.
what do you call it? Statues? Yeah.
There were 4. Yeah.
You said there were statues in the reliefs too?
No, I mean it was just they're like inscriptions, and they're like little pictures inside of them. It doesn't really look like there's any sort of thing indicated in that area. There, I guess there's something to press somewhere. That sounds about right, Zazie. I'll give you that one.
I'm depressed.
I'll depress you.
All right. Rosie, there
Yeah.
there are 4 spaces along the hallway. They also have some kind of writing on. If you can possibly discern what at the very least one of them say, if you want to try for all of them,
okay.
but it
I
might.
will-
it
So
might
just to
give us a
show
better
you
clue.
where each of them are, I will make a symbol on the wall for where each one of them is. Let me do that real quick. Where are the shapes? Motherfucking shapes.
It's the paintbrush underneath the arrow.
There's one right here. One right here. One right here. and one right here.
Okay. I guess step to the nearest one, start reading.
Well, they say the things that I just posted for you.
Okay. Okay, that's what I was assuming. But what is the statue or whatever it is of?
In the first one, it is a statue of the of like an angel holding a globe in its hand.
Is that the one that was in the middle, like all the way in the back of the room?
And it looks like one of the one of the moons of Eberron.
Is that a no?
What's that now?
Yeah,
the ones in
I
the back of the
think
room had the ones in the center back of the room were the ones with the chalices on the door.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, the doors had chalices in their hands. Where these ones would have chalices, they are holding a sphere like towards you, or a circle, because they're embossed. They're not actual statues. They're just embossed.
Okay. Well, DM, please tell me what the rest of them are.
Okay, so starting from the let's see. All right. I will make a circle for each of these guys. This one has a moon. This one has a different sphere.
Okay.
This one has a different sphere as well. Looks like a sun motif.
Okay.
And then this one also has a moon.
Okay.
Lucian, do you recognize that one?
Would I, DM?
Roll history.
Or would I, since I once went to space, I once visited a moon.
13.
Everybody go ahead and roll history while we're going over this.
DM, you know I have to ask it.
No,
Does
not
this
not
pop
in this
my
situation, no. All right. Let's see. I am going to say that Kovanen and Lucian, you guys both recognize from some of your studies that this may be the the motif of what Eberron is supposed to look like, the world map of Eberron.
Can I see my house?
Maybe if you look really close, but from where you are right now, no.
Okay, all right. So that's the moon, that's the sun, that's us, I guess.
Okay.
Something about dawn, dusk, sun. Press them right. It's the best, well, sun and moon. Okay.
From dusk to dawn.
Yeah, it's just the two moons are kind of throwing me out of. They're throwing me for a loop.
Well, I only got 12 of them.
We only have 12
There's
of
only
them.
16.
There's only
There's
12
only
moons.
16 possible combinations. So
But that's nonsense. It's only 4 buttons.
yeah, but if there's 16 possible ways to then press those buttons to make combinations.
I suspect that there's 2 ways. First is the right way, and then second is a wrong way. And I want to get it right the first time.
Okay.
You realize that
Well-
these are not the inscriptions, though. I mean, you realize that those are not buttons. They are just inscriptions. You press one, nothing happens.
Oh, okay. So
Okay.
if we okay. Oh, well, I was really hoping this moon would, do something as he's just like handling the sun over here. It's just like, well, which means I might have ideas now because I thought it was going to do this. I thought this was the thing. I thought so.
Well, hold on. I will take a closer look at this bas relief to see if there's anything that could be pressed, whether it's the relief itself or an individual, like, part of the piece as a whole.
It's all part of the motif. It's all intertwined.
Okay, so nothing I can press as a button or do anything.
Right.
Okay. In that case, I wonder. I will hold my glowing sword up to the thing.
Nothing. Oops.
Okay. I will move so that my sword casts a shadow onto the thing.
Roll perception.
Nine.
So close. You know what? Actually, you have light. Directly below your feet, you see inscribed into the tiles on the floor, in a circle at your feet, you see what looks like a very worn circle.
Oh shit! I dropped to my knees and I examine it.
Okay. Roll investigation.
Kavanen falls to the floor, and his face is on the floor beside hers. What are you looking at? What do you see? What is this?
There's a circle right here.
Give her advantage or roll with her.
Advantage.
I will roll again then.
Okay.
20.
It is a moon.
It's a moon.
You can see a small outline around it, where it appears as though there is the most perfect alignment in the tiles. A tiny crack on the outside, and then on the inside, it appears it was once an ornate carving in the floor of a moon.
Okay. Do you see this here, Kavanen?
Yes. What do we do with it? Are there more of them? I will look around for more of them.
Yeah, look for more.
Okay. Give me a swath of rolls. Investigation, perception, whatever you want.
Will that be all of us, sir?
Yes.
All right. I will go with perception.
I would like to aid Zazi's attempt.
And she's just investigating this one thing to see.
Oh, well,
There's
he's
anything special.
going to go look for something of his own then.
Yeah,
Rose,
that's why
you
she
find
told
a
us to
sun
go
right
do
here.
something else.
Who found what? I'm sorry.
Rose, you found a sun right there at the bottom. So you guys are noticing that it appears to be within the pillars, within the squares that each of the pillars make, that there are some sort of inscriptions within each of them.
Okay, am I
One,
able to read them or are they too worn?
You're able to start making out that some of them are symbols that coincide with ones in the wall, and they appear to have some sort of like they're actually inlays. They could be buttons. There's one here that looks like a sun. There's one here that looks like a moon.
But you said they
What
were
did-
full. So
Go on and sweeping the floor with his hands, feverishly. It's like, I've got nothing over here. I don't know what's.
Hold on.
This
Calm down.
4.
So
All the
there's
while,
one
you
in
guys
each-
hear someone screaming in the other hallway, "Help!"
Oh, there
God.
it is. The urgency.
So there's, just to make sure, there's one in each of these. Like, there's one here and there's one here.
Maybe you haven't found them yet,
Okay.
but it would
DM,
seem
how
that
long
way.
has it been since we've been in this room?
It has been so we got back at 9:13, and you were in there for about 10 minutes before then. So it's been 20. You've been here for 30 minutes.
So
Worst
not
escape
quite.
room of my life.
So not quite a short rest yet. Gotcha.
Yeah, I mean, you guys could get a short rest, I suppose.
Then you're gonna kill the NPCs and try to make us feel bad or something. Bloody, I mean, it's someone. I don't know. I've got nothing on this side.
Look, there should be one over there. If there's one in each, it makes sense that there's one in each of these pillars.
Okay, that's great, but I don't see it or feel it or whatever.
But let me look. I look for it.
Okay, you guys look for it together. Roll with advantage.
Yeah.
It's just not. You're just not able to find it.
God, that's frustrating. Maybe then, is it really just those two? No, it has. God, that's frustrating.
Keep looking.
I guess I will keep looking. Roll again.
Did my 14 perception help with anything? at
It
all?
didn't, Zazie, but yours just did. It looks very similar to the Earth motif. Oh, that's a square. Whatever. Who
Oh, wait.
cares?
Oh wait, come on in here.
What?
I'm sorry, Eberron motif.
Take his hand and
There are at
trace
least
it
12
along.
moons.
Oh yeah. Now I see it because it's just right there. And then
Yeah.
thank you.
Okay. Of course. Now, Lucy, did you find one in that pillar section?
The gods haven't told me yet.
We'll look again.
All right, let's go with investigation this time.
Oh, there you go, Rose.
All right, I got worse.
Rose
I got
finds
worse.
the other one. It is another moon.
Okay. Here, let me just try. I press the earth.
All right, let me read what it says. You feel that it begins to feel like as though it could shift, but it doesn't.
Okay. Can't. I don't. Here, come on and help me
what-
press this.
Is this the first one? What if it doesn't work until we press the first one?
Damn it, you're right. That's smart. Here, then I'll press the moon. I'll press the moon. The end.
Which moon?
The one I'm in front of. This one, right next to the earth.
Oh, sorry, I just let you move. Okay, it has the same familiar like sensation of like you can feel it moving, like you step on a loose tile almost.
Yeah.
Lucian, step on
Then-
that one.
I stomp on it.
You feel the same sensation.
Rose, press the sun.
Okay.
No, not too quickly now.
I have to move my token.
Rose, you feel the same sensation of resistance, but it feels as though it's kind of moving a little bit.
We're going to die in here.
Calm down. Maybe it has Oh, you calm down too.
Doesn't mean that. We're trying to save you.
Fuck. Sun and Moon and Dance Align. Dance Align.
At the same time.
There are 4 of us. There are 4 of these buttons.
Okay, everyone step on a button.
Well, let's use this one.
I thought that's what I was doing.
I'll do it now again.
All right.
Stand on it.
All right.
All right. Then what?
That who stepped first?
I guess Rose, because she never stepped off.
Yeah.
Okay, it
Then
doesn't.
Zazi's token moved
Bad
onto
idea.
It didn't work.
Eberron, and then. Okay, all right. Well, back off. We gotta do the in order.
Okay.
All right.
Look, like I said, there's only 16 possible combinations. We've ruled off one of them.
All right. I will go next.
So that's one moon, Kavanen, other moon,
Oh, yes.
Rose, sun.
The feeling it's probably going to be Earth, then the moons, then the sun.
Yeah. Okay. Anything happen?
This is gonna be dusky dust.
Wait.
That means 2 moons, right?
Where the hell
don't know.
is Lucian right now? He's standing.
Sun.
Is he there?
He's right there.
My screen is
Yeah.
not. All right, hold on. I'm
Maybe
updating.
you should refresh.
Oh, here we go.
All right, what order did you guys step on? Give me
All
the
right,
order.
So, Lucian went first.
Which one?
Then,
I
great
posted it in Discord.
what do you mean? Which one?
Hold on. My
There's only
screen's
one
loading.
Lucian.
I can't see. I can't see where you went. I'm trying to make this happen quicker.
Well, it's posted in Discord.
I don't want to open Discord. It's another fucking screen.
Just open Discord.
Okay, Lucian went first,
Okay.
and then who?
Kovanen, and then Rose, and then Zazi.
Nothing happens.
Okay. What was your
What if we
idea,
just-
Rose?
What if we just think about it and then roll for it, since we
You
don't have the same
first.
knowledge that our characters do?
You first, Kovanen, then Lucian, then me.
Okay. Try that.
All right. Kovanen, Moon. No, Zazi. She
Zazi
said
first.
Kovanen, and then Lucian, and then.
Nothing happens.
Fuck.
Ow.
No, I could just take my axe to the door.
Is it wood? Is it a wood door?
No, it's solid. Looks like solid steel. It's like barded metal. And also, you guys already tried to unlock it once, and it, almost killed. Well, not almost killed, but it did a decent amount of damage. All right. If this were a safe room, I would give you guys a hint. Do you want one?
Great.
Yes,
I mean,
please.
We
Okay.
can do a roll, maybe.
Who is the one that's doing the most coordination here?
Zazi.
Zazi?
Ozzy.
Zazi, roll insight.
There
Okay.
you go.
Is this with any bonuses?
Nope.
I
10.
don't like
Hmm.
puzzles rely on my knowledge anyway, since I'm an idiot.
You notice that you were. Does anybody want to help her?
I can offer assistance. I'm not sure I'm going to be able
Sure.
to do much.
All right, you do it with
Do
advantage
it
then.
twice, Ted.
All right, so you notice that the tiles align with the symbols on the walls. You also
shit.
notice that the symbols on the walls come in a certain order, and that the
Oh,
first
shit!
one that you read was right here, and then it was this one you read,
Oh shit!
and then it was this one that you read, and then it was this one that you read. The only problem is you can't tell which moon is which. They both look the same, except for the ones on the floor. One appears to be darker, and the other one appears to be shining.
Okay, I think I got it. I think I got it.
I'll help with it.
Okay, Kovanen.
Hmm.
Step on yours, please.
All right.
And I will step. Lucian,
Yes.
please step on yours.
All right.
And Rose.
No.
Shit. Okay.
I didn't even understand the hint you gave.
Lucian first. Next.
Yes.
We tried
Lucian?
me first.
She notices
Alright.
that the order that she read it in, this is the first one, and this is the last one. However, she can't tell which
Oh.
moon is which.
Oh wait, it was moon, Earth, Sun, Moon.
That's the order you
I
read
thought-
it in.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, so either I'm last or Lucian is last.
Yes.
Alright, well, let's try you.
Well, I'm sure it was right that
last.
first.
Yeah.
Ian?
These first, Kavanan
Yeah.
last.
Okay,
Or no?
you
Oops.
did it.
Hey.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah.
So
I
the
just-
dusky
just
moon
don't
was
have it,
first,
yes.
and then the shining moon was last.
Oh, of course. Oh my god, now I feel so stupid.
Where's the shiny moon? What is shiny moon?
The one you're on.
That in the riddle.
Within the chamber, shadows trace cosmic ballet in time and space. The sun and moon and dance align. Press them right. The path shall shine from dusky dusk to dawn's embrace. The order lines a pattern to trace. The lunar cycle whispers clear. To solve this riddle, hold them dear.
Yes, I see it.
So
The
the
clue is
trick
that
was
dusky dusk first.
dusky dusk to dawn's embrace. So it's a moon in the beginning and a moon in the end. So the dusky moon is the first, the dawn's embrace is the moon in the end.
I thought that meant sun. Do a moon before sun.
Well, it is sun before moon because it's the sun embracing the moon, but it's also the shiny moon's last. Anyway, you guys got it. I didn't make this one up, but you guys got it.
Roger's
Okay.
gonna threaten to take an axe to the puzzle creator.
Okay.
Kavanan, does the door open? Does the door open by itself?
Yes, the door swings wide open.
Just immediately run into the place.
Oh my god.
Kavanan does so and steps to the right.
Lucian will do so and step to the left.
Oh, also, I forgot to mention, the other door's open as well.
Okay.
What? More doors? What doors?
Hallway.
People were screaming in here. What's going on?
Okay, you can hear clearly and see clearly now that these four giblets, I don't know what the fuck they're called, are hanging from the
What?
These
ceiling.
things?
Yeah, they're cages that are hanging from the ceiling, and there are people inside of them.
Oh, hello.
One of them is Katera.
Uh-huh.
One is your cousin,
Uh-huh.
and then the other two are people you don't recognize.
All right, who cares? Which one is my cousin and which one is Guitar?
And also, what else is in this room? And who else, if anyone?
What else and who else? Okay.
Yes.
In the center of the room is a three-tiered circular stepped pyramid with four staircases leading to the top and inscriptions written along the outermost tier. In the middle, there is a hole, and there are four staircases leading to the top. There is a light emanating from the middle of the second tier. In the back of the room, there is a large angel holding a chalice that appears to be empty. On the right-hand side of the room, there is another closed door with an inscription on it. And hanging from the ceiling are four giblets Giblets.
Just say cages, man.
4
Just
cages
say cages.
hanging from the ceiling.
Giblets is a food.
Yeah.
Cool. So again, which cages
Oh, this guy.
have
Oh, okay.
fucking Guitarra?
Let me get some tokens. Some
I'd
tokens.
ask in case there was like an enemy in the room about to attack.
There does not appear to be any enemies in the room.
That,
Didn't you love it when I give you that answer?
well, I wasn't actually asking. I wasn't asking you.
Oh, okay. Who are you asking then?
I didn't actually ask a question that time.
Oh. Well. Then boy is my face red.
Okay.
Man, what freaking token am I going to use for your cousin?
Lucian, but with an overlay to make it pink.
Huh. I'm going to use your male cousin's token.
Why?
Just so you know who it's supposed to be.
Okay.
It seems like an
Carlisle?
insult to Erica.
Yeah, they look similar. Except for one's a man, the other one's a woman.
Yeah, but considering nobody likes him,
Fine, I'll use
Seems
someone
like an
else.
insult to Erica.
That's an insult to Erica. You're right. I'm so sorry, Erica. How dare me?
Open just like some white woman token in Microsoft Paint and invert the colors.
No, this is fine. I've got a token. All right. Come on, fuck tokens.
On.
fuck dude.
Okay, the other two, you can see that there are things inside of them, but you aren't able to recognize them. And just imagine that person
There are things.
has
Are they
like
people?
purple skin. They are humanoids.
Ugh, that was kind of vague and kind of makes me uncomfortable.
Well, you're gonna need to do a little bit more investigation to see what they actually look like, guy.
Um,
Well, I mean, now I'm
Nope.
just afraid they're like freaky aliens or something.
one of them might be good. We don't know.
DM.
Yes.
So, what exactly is a fuck token? Is that like something that you can? Is that something that you can get from the back of the store at
You
Spencer's?
can probably get that from Lulu's.
If you want to, if you want to stay after the session, I'll show you what a fuck token is.
Thank you very much.
Midnight Alley After Dark, everybody.
Hell yeah.
Midnight Alley after midnight.
Nothing good happens after midnight.
Alright.
Okay, which gauge is which?
You can see based upon the tokens that are on them.
I can see no tokens.
There are
Really?
no
Yes,
tokens
we-
on our
Put
map
tokens
layer.
on
We see
the wrong
zero.
layer?
Ah, you see what happens when I do things?
I mean, shit tends to
I'm
happen
sure
when
that you
do
were
things in
perhaps
general.
wondering about our silence.
He got distracted by the fuck tokens.
Yeah, it's not my fault. The fuck tokens distracted me.
I mean, well, look at. I mean, that's the guitar is just the fuck token. Look at that eyebrow.
Yeah, she's like, "Do you want to hang out after midnight?" I go walking after midnight. All right.
That is
so,
very much not the guitar I know and love.
Me neither.
No, no, no.
Or I was just gonna investigate the first stranger. to her.
The first
However-
stranger.
However, I will say this about Erica: are we first cousins or what? 'Cause,
God, you are a married man, Lucian.
You're married, and yeah, she's like step cousin in law.
ew. I just learned something about your watch history. Anyway,
First step cousin in law. My watch history? Oh, okay. Wow. I was like, what watch? Oops.
Anyway, I think Rose is perceiving the stranger. I will join Zazie under the Katara cage.
Okay. Well, do you want to take care of Rose first before I have my tearful reunion with Katara?
DM?
Oh,
you
you're
dead?
talking to me. My fault. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sure.
I gotta get some whatever kind of hernia meds you're on, man.
I don't know if she's talking to
Can't use
Rose or
some of
talking
that.
to me. Do you want to take care of Rose before? I'm not going to decide that for you. I'm the DM.
No. Who are you answering first?
That's what I'm. Which one of you wants to go first? Is what I'm trying to ask.
Rose is. She's going right now.
Thank you, Rose.
Ew, Rose, you should really wait to go to the bathroom to do that.
She's going right now. All right, Rose. Inside the cage, you see the figure of some humanoid-shaped thing, probably around 6 feet tall. It's crouching within the cage. It's kind of dark. You can see some reflection from the light bouncing off its face. But the bars are pretty tight.
You alive in there?
It just
I'm
kind of
guessing by the
turns its head and looks at you. It has, it looks like 4 bright, glowing green eyes, and its skin appears to have like a metallic sheen to it.
Alright, I'm not even sure what you are.
Roll perception.
12.
Fuck it. You see a crouching Warforged in the cage. It's quite large. Barely fits in there. It reaches out its 3-fingered hand and wraps its fingers around the outside of the cage. Kind of looks at you and turns its head a little bit, and then turns its head back, and then just looks towards the other cage.
Alright, we're gonna try and get you out of there. Not sure Warforged can be used for rituals, but sure. We're gonna go with this. You just hold tight unless you think you can get yourself out of there safely, I guess.
He does not respond.
How far up are these cages?
They're hanging about 3 feet off the ground.
Okay.
Oh, shit, okay.
Alright, and Rose will go check on the second cage, but if you need to take care of Zazie and...
There is a
basically
woman
Couplet.
wearing what looks like at one point it was a well-tailored suit with armor inclusions. One of her hands is kind of hanging outside of the cage, and you see a cowboy hat laying on the ground below the cage.
You jerk.
What?
You would me.
You don't know what I'm about to do.
Well, sure, I don't.
You
I
probably
know whose
do.
token you're about to use.
You,
Rose will see if
I mean,
she's alive.
she has silver hair and 2 closed eyes. She appears to be unconscious. Was that the token you thought I was going to use, Kavanen?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's kind of cute.
Oh God, Rose. Oh no.
Rose is gonna kind of check for a pulse. Just see if she can wake her
Roll
up.
medicine.
Damn it, that's a 6. Wish I
Yeah,
had
you
advantage
grab her
on that one.
wrist that's kind of just delicately hanging out between two of the bars of the giblet.
Just say cage, man.
I'm gonna look up how to pronounce this.
Paste it in one of the chats and I will tell you how to pronounce it.
It is pronounced.
It's a gibbet.
It's pronounced gibbet.
No wonder it sounded so dumb. Giblet is the innards of yeah.
Look, I
that's
haven't
what was
read this
thinking
thing in a while. I'm just going from memory. Okay.
of.
Yes, I
Anyway.
love giblets actually. It is a gibbet. Unfortunately, your medicine roll was insufficient. We are gonna go to Zazie from here.
Katara? Is that really you?
She
She
appears
awake?
to be unconscious.
Shit.
It's all right. I'm right here. I will. Let me just and then I will attempt to open the cage. Well, first I will try to find a lock or a keyhole. Try to pick this sucker.
There's a clearly defined door on it. It's about 3 feet by 2 feet, and there is a lock on the side with a manufactured hand lock. I don't know what the hell they're called. It's like a master lock.
Mm-hmm.
What
Just
are they?
padlock.
Padlock. Thank you. Locking it.
Great. Yes, indeed. Having learned from my recent explosion experience, I will attempt to discern any manner of trap, though Kovanen's senses in this regard might be limited to mechanical traps, because
Everyone roll perception.
14.
All right. Anyone that can see down the hallway can see that there is smoke pouring in the hallway at this point from the exterior hall. It's beginning to
from whence we came.
from whence you came. It's beginning to fill up the ceiling area.
I didn't
Gotta
know
get these people out of here.
fire could go through portals. But yes, I will attempt to find traps on this cage with Kadara.
Does Rose get a bonus for actually landing a nat 20 on her perception check?
You know what? For your nat 20, you realize that the smoke that's coming in there, if it's taken that long for you to be able to see it coming down the hallway, it'll probably take quite a while to fill up each sequential room to the point where, you know, it fills up, you know, each of those rooms enough to make it so that you can no
Kill
longer
us?
move through them and breathe, especially considering the room that you're in right now has a very tall ceiling. So, you have a while in here, but if you were to go into the other 2 rooms, you probably would want to get into them quickly.
So, I look for traps on Guitar's cage before I unlock it.
Roll perception or investigation.
3.
Okay, you don't see any traps.
I go for the lock.
Roll,
just roll.
roll thieves tools.
24 for these tools.
Okay, you open it. There were no traps. You're lucky. You open the cage. Katara is either unconscious or dead. She doesn't appear to be moving.
I leave her with Zazie, and I direct my attention towards Lucian and Erica.
Zazie's gonna try and get Katara out of the cage. And also see if she's dead or not.
Roll medicine and athletics.
5 for medicine. 14 for athletics.
Okay, 5 for medicine. You cannot tell if she's alive or dead. 14 for athletics. You're able to remove her frail body from the cage easily.
Shit.
What kind of metal are these locks made out of?
Everything just appears to be made out of like a wrought iron.
I might be able to break that.
Oh, Rose, shit. What am I thinking? You rolled a nat 20 for your perception. You also hear a faint rustling sound from the hole in the center of the room.
Rustling?
Yeah, like the sound, it sounds like something is like rubbing up against a wall or something like that.
I'm going to whisper you via Roll20. Hold on a second. I can figure out how to whisper it. DM.
Just send it to me in the Rose chain. I'll open it.
Okay.
Discord.
Okay.
Oh, you'll open Discord for that.
Well, it's a whisper.
But not my screenshots of our failed attempts at hopscotch or whatever.
Well, you can read those out loud.
And it was also to prove that our tokens were working in yours wasn't.
There.
So to answer that question, nothing you can see on the map is an indicator of what's in the hole.
Okay. Yeah, in that case, just be mindful there's something down there.
Oh, you don't sound very stressed about it. I leave guitar with Zazie. I move over to Lucian and Eric's cage.
I'm not stressed about it yet, but I'm still worried about it.
Lucy and Eric.
All right, so Lucien,
So without you having to narrate pretty much the same thing 4 different times, I imagine that the lock is the same on this cage as well. Also 3 feet off the ground and blah blah blah, right? She's
Yes.
probably unconscious as well too, right?
Thank you. Yes.
Then who was screaming?
Someone was screaming. I don't think it was our Warforged buddy here.
They screamed themselves out of breath.
It doesn't appear like any of them were screaming.
What was that sound?
All right.
What was that
Yeah.
sound?
That was my very very loose desk. Anyway, so kind of still, because my perception check was a natural 1, so I feel like my attention is fully on saving my cousin. So because of this, I probably would not have noticed Kovanen coming up. So what I do is I take out Kyber's Bane, press it up against the fat part of the lock, pointing away from, myself, pointing away from Erica, pointing away from anyone else, just off into the distance, and pulling the trigger on the lock.
Lucian, I've got my lock. Ah!
Okay, roll to hit.
I knew it. She's gonna die. You're gonna
This
brain
is
her,
literally why I said I put the barrel
brain her so hard.
Oh,
directly
look,
against.
Look, just don't roll a 1.
And pointing away from like I literally just
Just roll it, goddammit!
I hate you so much.
Me too.
16.
Alright. You hit the lock. It doesn't hit anyone else. Roll damage.
You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna put everything into this. I'm gonna I do that. I do the planar warrior damage. Like I Oh god! Why does planar warrior keep rolling so bad? Anyway, 8 points altogether.
Okay, you damage the lock in such a way that it can no longer be unlocked.
You know what?
You know what?
Whatever. Whatever. I don't fucking know what to.
It does look like you damaged
it.
it. It does look like you damaged it a little bit though.
Okay, so then I don't know because like this keeps fucking happening. I can't fucking park a fucking car that I know how to drive. I can't fucking
You
like
rolled a nat
break
one,
a lock to fucking unlock it. Like this is
And
stupid.
That's one on a
So
damage roll.
so this is what I'm gonna do, right? I take out my sword. I begin to just unrelentingly bash the fucking lock. There's no way in hell
Come on,
that
space
I
time.
or anyone
Backs
else can
up.
fucking get hurt. So
Backs up. Back over here to the size of the guitar cage. It'll let him-
Okay, Lucian, after a long period of time of you beating the shit out of the lock, you've damaged your sword beyond repair. You can use it as a club if you want to.
cool. I throw it to the side and take out the other sword.
No. And you're able to break the lock off. At one point, you just jam the sword in there and you just, swing it back and forth, and eventually the steel that is around the outside of the lock just kind of shatters, with your sword in it, leveraging it and beating on it and jumping on it and twisting it and turning it and, not steel, the wrought iron. It's very brittle and you're able to crack the lock off. But you
Okay.
destroy your sword for all purposes other than, it's still a club, whatever.
Alright, well, I still throw it to the side, and I still have another sword, so whatever. Go ahead and remove that from my inventory. Okay. Yeah. Once the door opens, I pull her out of the cage. I try to make sure she's stabilized. I maybe lightly tap her face, like I'm trying to just wake her up, make sure she's alive.
So to ask the blacksmith in the group, does metal not weaken with age?
Oh, I mean, if it gets like rusty or whatever, it could break apart easy. Yeah, sure.
Anyway, it's
I
old
was just
metal.
making a nerd comment about wrought iron.
Yeah. What is it? Does it have a high carbon content? Why is it pliable?
Oh, wrought iron does not have a high carbon content, and therefore it's pliable.
Oh, okay.
I was just making a nerd comment. I'm not.
No, it's good to know. Hey, it's good to know these things. I don't need some other nerd calling me out on YouTube being like, hello, and now I actually know.
You get
It's
that
full of slag inclusions that were drawn out with the from the puddling furnace, so it has like a grain structure like wood does.
You get that actually comment?
Actually.
All right, cool. Good to know. So, yeah, so you're able to peel her out of there. You know what? Lucian, roll medicine for me.
Yes. All right.
Wave the teddy bear under her nose, and she smells it and recognizes it.
15.
15. Oh, you're able to determine that your cousin is alive. Her wrist, however, appears to have 2 bite marks in it.
Uh-huh.
All right, everyone, you hear the distinct sound of a metal cage being jangled and someone screaming help. Everyone roll history for me.
You know I gotta ask it, DM. Does
No.
it proc my advantage?
It does not.
Okay.
I mean, Rose is about to go peek her head over the side if that helps.
Great,
21.
great choice. Let's
Blasted with a
see.
blood
Oh,
geyser or
Lucian.
something.
Lucian, you recognize the voice as Gatera.
I'm sorry?
On top of that, which direction is the voice coming from?
From the hole in the center of the room.
That Rose is wisely about to stick her head. She's doing that whole belly crawl up the side thing.
So we're going to
peek
go into
over
initiative here
cautiously.
real quick.
My eyes get so wide.
Lucian,
uh,
you are first. You hear
Shit.
Gatera screaming from the hole.
panic. I quickly look up as I see Rose getting closer to the hole. Wait, don't do it. Hold on. Okay, so Guitaro's over there. That's Guitaro's voice. I would not stick your head in there.
All right, that's 6 seconds. Kovanen, you're up.
Okay.
Look at Guitarra. Look at the hole. Look at Guitarra.
All right.
Whereas the
All right, Zaza, you're up.
how real does this guitar seem? We've seen a couple of fake guitars now. I have experience with that kind of thing.
Roll insight. And Zaza, you're up.
13.
Does the 13 tell him anything?
It will tell him on his next turn. You're up.
Okay. Okay, she's still trying to figure out if Katara is alive or dead.
Roll medicine.
There's the button. 10.
Okay. I will give you a bonus to that if you take your entire turn doing it.
She's gonna take her entire turn doing it.
Okay. I will give you a 15, and you're able to determine that she is alive. She's breathing
thank God.
faintly, and she appears to have 2 bite marks on her wrist.
Oh god.
Or 1 bite mark with 2 teeth. I don't know.
Oh god. She's alive. Katara's alive.
Rose.
Kavanen's like kind of pointing at the hole a little bit, like, but Guitarra.
What?
Rose, you just heard Lucian scream, "Don't put your head in the hole." That's Katara's voice. Katara's over there.
Rose is gonna just dead stop where she is on the map. Not quite over the hole. And she has one last use of divine sense. She is going to burn.
All right, you want to post those
She is-
rules for me real quick?
Yep.
Strong presence. Oh yeah, yeah. You smell a powerful noxious. Give me a con save, please.
Jesus.
No.
Just from using it.
17.
All right. Let's see. Let's see what I roll. Let's see how stinky it is. The stinkiest of the stinkies.
Is it coming from the hole?
Oh yeah,
or-
it's coming from the hole. All right, it is fucking foul. you're able to make your way through it. It doesn't, you know, force you to move away from it with its terrible smell. But there is definitely some combination of undead and something else down there.
Nope, don't like that. Moving back. Don't go
And
near
it's
that.
So
hole.
alien to our senses, she was
Right.
unable to identify it.
All right,
What do we do
Lucian,
now?
you're up again.
All right. I will gently put Erica like I don't know, against like this here pillar, like, you know, leaning against it. And I would like to use my something that I have not used at all ever. I'm gonna use my primeval awareness, and I'm gonna burn
you
my
have that. That's right.
very last
You're great.
first level spell to do so. So for 1 minute per level of spell slot, to sense whether any aberrations, celestials, dragons, elementals, fae, fiends, or undead are present within 1 mile of you, or within up to 6 miles if you're in your favorite terrain, which I highly
Lucian
doubt we
loves
are.
temples.
You actually, turns out, are in your favorite terrain right now.
Oh. Oh yeah, that's right. You said the whole
Inky
thing
dungeons?
about my grandma's whatchamacallit. Hell yeah.
And at this moment, when you use this, you realize that you are in Kyber. Oops.
What does that mean?
We're definitely not in Kansas anymore.
We're definitely not in Kansas anymore.
The smoke is pouring in through the door outside.
Alright. We don't have much more time. We gotta get these people out of here and figure out a way out. Kavana, can you
But
get...
what is in that hole? What's in the hole, though?
Oh, and to
What's
answer
in
your
there?
question,
Oh,
in
I
the
guess
hole
I'll find
is
out.
some combination of fiend, undead, and aberration.
Oh, holy hell. Alright. Okay. That door is metal, right? If I remember correctly.
It is, correct.
Alright, can we get that door closed and try to figure out a way to get the hell out of here? Get the Kyber? I don't know. Get out of here from in here.
Kyber?
Because, I don't know. He said something before.
Shut the door. Right, I got it. I will attempt to shut the door. Is it shuttable, DM?
Yeah, you're easily able to shut it.
Oh, I didn't expect that.
Rose doesn't even need to assist, I'm guessing.
Yeah, you guys can shut it together. It's fine.
Huh, it just worked.
It
Alright.
shuts. There's still a little bit of smoke coming around the edges into the room, but not enough to be worried about. You've significantly stemmed the flow of smoke.
Cool.
Okay, then. Kavanen will move over to this door and check it out real quick. First for traps, and then for if it's locked.
It is locked, and it has something written on it.
Is it the same script as before?
It is the same script.
Then
It is a-
Zazie.
Okay, there you go.
Zazie, what does this say? What is that? What does this go?
Hold on. Hold on. Just gonna put Katara down gently. And come over to the door. Read it.
Okay. That's weird. In the desert's grasp, a portal stands to traverse realms across distant lands. 3 pillars rise from shifting ground. To open the way, wisdom must be found.
Please copy paste that into Roll20.
I am currently doing that.
If you tell me it's another puzzle, I might stab you.
It is another puzzle.
Kavanen, please don't stab me.
Right.
But-
Right. I'm sorry.
It does
I
look like
mean-
it is another puzzle.
I mean,
Um,
not that you've ever done it before, but you are very good at stabbing people.
You hear the sound of moaning in the hole, and you hear Katera's voice again. Let me out! Let me out! And then you hear metal jingling.
What are 3 pillars? Why are there 3 pillars? There's like 6 or 8 of them in
Shit.
here. What's going on?
Okay, Desert Grasp, portal stands, traverse realms, across distant lands. 3 pillars rise from shifting ground, open a way, wisdom must be found.
I don't have any. Where are we gonna get it?
I don't know either. I guess,
Wisdom must be found.
fuck. I will approach the hole.
No, what?
Wait.
I'm not going into the hole. On the map, there is writing around the hole, or what looks like it could be writing around the hole. Is that actually there?
There is writing around the hole. Roll perception.
Please tell me what it says.
DM.
Yeah.
Are you still following what do you call it? Initiative?
Yes. So,
Okay, then never mind.
whose turn would it be right now anyway? We kind of skip initiative, but we'll
I
step
don't
back
know.
into it. Zazie, you'll go first. You approach.
Okay.
There are. It is a 3-tiered step pyramid made from 3 different cylinders. Around the base of the
Pillars.
first cylinder is a. There is an inscription, and let's see. Roll perception.
I did. It was a 13. Do you
Okay.
want me to roll again?
Nope, that is sufficient. You needed a DC 12. As the party approaches the pillars, make an observation with a DC 12 perception check to notice 3 stone pillars with intricate carvings. Each pillar has a symbol representing a different elemental: fire, water, and air. So, the first pillar that you see is fire. The second one that you see is water, and the third one that you see is air.
Okay. Okay, is that my turn?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Next. Do you communicate that information with your friends?
Yes, I communicate everything.
Rose, Rose, you are up.
Here we go.
Fucking monkeys. Yeah. There we are. I am unmuted now. She grumbles about there being a hole in the middle of the pillars, because
Okay.
of course there would be. But she's going to try and get the Warforged out, because they're probably going to need him to help support everybody. If it understands her, she's going to tell him to kind of watch whatever parts are nearest the lock. She's going to make it very clear that she's about to hit the lock towards the back corner.
He pulls
Away
his
from
hands
everybody.
into the cage.
Alright. And she is using her big axe for this, simply because it is bigger. That's a 10 to hit the lock.
Just say that for the sake of brevity, you break the lock off.
Okay. I mean, she was gonna hit twice if needed, but... Alright. Can you wiggle out of that hole?
He slowly steps out and kind of stretches out a little bit, and then just stands at attention, not saying anything.
Can you at least understand me? Nod if yes.
He looks at you and he just says, yes.
That works. I'll take it.
He slowly walks over to this other cage and just stands next to it.
Yeah, I'm gonna work on her next.
If I don't think I have enough time to work on her lock, do I?
I don't know.
What?
Okay. Lucien, you're up.
You don't know?
All right.
You don't
Okay.
know, and I'm not going to tell you.
I'm talking about in the 6 seconds.
Oh, in the 6 seconds? No, you're done.
I mean, yeah, that's okay.
All right. So she definitely told us that the pillars represent different what you call it elements, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Can I recall what element represents wisdom specifically?
Roll history.
Sure.
Well, wisdom is the perception skill, so it's the element of surprise.
That would be 16.
If you were to guess, you would say it would, from your teachings, would probably be water.
Mm-hmm.
But that may or may not have anything to do with this puzzle.
Still worth a shot. All right, so, but the question is, do I put it in this basin, or do I just splash it against the pillar? Okay, I'm gonna walk over and put some water from my my water skin into this basin here.
As you pour water into the basin, you realize that there's a tiny little clot of blood in there that begins to dissolve when you pour it in there. Nothing appears to happen.
Oh. All right. All right. So, just to kind of share my findings, I'm not sure if it truly translates from the riddle, but water does represent wisdom. It says, wisdom must be found to open the way. So, I mean, I feel like water somehow might.
That could be it.
Yes.
What
Yes.
what grabbed my attention though was the shifting ground. I wonder if the pillars rise and fall.
That is possible. I will also mention that that there was blood in this basin here, and I might have washed it away. But I don't know. I don't know if it was truly an important detail.
It could
So, we'll go
be.
next.
It could be very much.
Kovanen.
Okay, great. So what does that all mean? Sounds like mostly nothing, possibly. But water? Do we put water onto the thing? Wisdom must be found. You said so we have to find something.
Yeah. I guess. I don't know.
Wisdom must be found. Where is it? DM, I want to look around the room for signs of something relating to wisdom.
Okay, everyone roll perception for me real quick, and then roll history.
Perception.
Maybe it tells us something we forgot, or is this?
You know, I gotta ask Mr. DM.
It does not.
Does
But
this proc
actually,
advantage?
you know what? I'm going to
Okay.
actually give you advantage on perception here. Zazie. Well, you already have 20.
I got a 20 anyways.
I will give you advantage on insight then, because you're the only one that can pick up this roll. Roll insight.
14?
Ah, fuck it. You remember when the doors opened in the hallway, you saw in the room on the right, it was full of books.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, I don't think. Okay.
Oh, fuck.
You better
We
tell me
gotta
now
get
if you
back
have an
into the
idea.
hallway.
Sorry, I
We gotta
didn't
get-
know the building was going to be on
one of the
fire
other-
when this happened. But I gotta stick with the narrative.
One
Oh,
of
I mean,
the,
to
one
be
of the
fair,
other.
To be fair,
Some
I
of the other
asked you
rooms have
several
the-
times if this area was made out of stone.
It is made out of stone, but there's a door.
Right. So
But
then why
it's
is...
the
it's the
smoke
smoke
pouring
that
in.
is to be concerned about now, and then we shut ourselves in here, closing ourselves off from the evidence. But so I'll see if you have an idea. You can tell me right now.
The door in the hallway, books.
There were two
Um,
of them, 2 doors.
2 doors, I know. One of the rooms had books in them.
Okay, which yes, I know that. Which one?
DM, which one?
On the right-hand side, as you are approaching this room, I'll do a little ping for you here real quick.
On the right-hand side, coming into this room.
Bonus action,
So on
action
the-
dash, and I run away towards that door
Oh.
that I guess I now see is open because
Yep. Roll
It'll
con
open.
save and also roll perception because you're going to have disadvantage to see in the smoke.
okay, con save.
Or you can move at a quarter speed and crawl along the ground.
Well, I will move. That's 30. Bonus action dash for 60. Regular action dash for 90. Quarter of that is 22 and a half. So I can get pretty far.
Okay. Fuck it.
Well,
It's
I
all.
made a
It's getting
con
late.
save for 21.
All right, you
anyway.
come in the room and you see that there's a desk. Actually, roll perception.
I'm gonna hate puzzles so much. It's terrible.
All right. Okay. You see
18.
on the far wall. Roll history.
Okay. 7.
Not good enough, but I'm gonna give it to you anyway. Just to actually give me 2 more con saves.
What did I see? I don't know what I'm doing.
I'll tell you what you see here in a second. Give me 2 more con saves.
Natural 1.
Oh,
and then
nice.
a 13.
All right. You take a level of exhaustion. And 13. You're good. Now roll history again. Remember, you're at
11.
disadvantage. We're gonna say it's good enough. Fuck it. There are 3 boxes full of scrolls. Each of them have a different symbol on it that coincide with the symbols on each tier of the round pyramid.
Oh, I mean, yeah, I'd like to think I could just remember that if it was just right over there.
Yeah. Also roll another con save with disadvantage.
Oh goodness, this is like my 4th one this turn.
Well, it's been like 3 turns, so. All right. You're good this turn. Keep going.
It's been 3 turns. Oh, okay, because I had to get.
You're investigating. You had
Yeah,
to get the history that would pass. All right. Go ahead and grab however many of each of them you're going to grab. Head back
As
out.
many as I can fit in my hands.
Yeah. You can grab 12 of them. 4 of each.
4 of each.
All right. One of them is the gust spell. One of them is the firebolt, and one of them is, I don't know, some fucking water spell. I think
Create water.
I think yeah, create water. I think you guys can get the idea here.
I'll run back in with an armful of scrolls and just like start dumping them at Zazie. I'm like, Zazie,
Oh
here,
my God.
these were from the
Oh.
water one. These had the fire things. This one has the other.
They
open them up
each
and
have a
then,
little
like-
like wax seal on them with the coinciding symbol.
Oh my. Okay. Thank you.
I pick one of them up. This one looks like fire. I pick it up. I break open the wax seal and I read off. And I'll try to cast it.
Okay. It casts.
Fireball centered on yourself.
Yeah,
My man said
where are you
firebolt?
casting the firebolt?
The first thing I see, the pillar.
Okay, cool. Zazie, it's your turn. Kavana, when you cast it at the pillar collapses and goes flush to the ground.
Oh, we're about to release
My
that
God.
thing.
Okay. What's the second pillar again?
The second pillar is air.
I grab and is there one with air?
The gust. Yes, this is that one. It says gust on it.
Yeah. I open it, cast it.
All right.
Phew.
The second pillar collapses to
pillar.
the ground. It's about probably about 20 feet up. It goes down. The third pillar is about 35 to 40 feet into the air.
I didn't know that. Wow, that's taller than I thought. Hey, I'll come on and digs around in the scrolls, and he will make it rain with great water.
All right. Rose is gonna try and work on the cage then, while that's going on. Unless she's already got it. Well, Kobana was taking his sweet time finding all the scrolls.
Oh, fuck you.
Yeah, actually, each of you guys,
I'm blaming that on the
I'll
DM.
give you each 3 turns while he was in there to do things. We'll start with you, Rose. What are you doing for your 3 turns?
Getting the stranger lady out of the cage.
Getting kind of heavy. All right, cool. You get her out. The Warforged kneels down and then picks her up and just holds her, like an unconscious sack of potatoes in his arms.
Alright, thanks. This is gonna get hairy, so just hold on tight. Not that tight. And then yeah.
Okay. What the hell is going on
So
here?
there's-
Am I? Why can I no longer? There we go.
Well, actually, I know something Rose can do. Just to kind of stabilize them, she's gonna give each of the 3 unconscious women point each of healing lay on hands.
Okay, they all come conscious. Wow, that's pretty cool.
This is
Lucian,
why
what
she
are you,
kept 5 in reserve.
Lucian, what are you doing with your 3 turns?
I watch as the on my first turn, I watch as the blood just kind of swirls through the water that just poured into the basin. On my second turn, I slowly back away to stand near my cousin, and on my third turn, I am watching as Rose puts a lay on hands on my cousin and get really happy when she wakes up.
Nice, good choice. Okay.
Thanks.
And Zazie.
Zazie is just doing mostly waiting for Kovanen. Yeah, she's just waiting anxiously for him to come back. Like, haha.
Okay, so
And
Kavana
Charlie-
comes back.
yeah.
All the things happen. All the pillars go flush to the ground, and at the base of the pillar
Revealing monster.
is there's just a portal there. A twisting nether of a portal at the base of the thing that doesn't. Well, maybe it was there before, maybe it wasn't. Also, the door in the hallway, I mean, in the room behind you, opens.
Okay, getting really spooky vibes from that, and so I'm going to go look at this room really quick. Without entering the room, I peer inside of it.
In the room, you see two lanterns on the back wall. You see a number of growing. I can't even fucking talk anymore. There's my meds, except for I'm not taking any. Crystals, spheres, coins.
Oh, they're glowing.
That are glowing, and there's a lantern on each wall. There's like an Everbright, and there's a chest in the middle of the coins on top of what looks like to be an altar or sarcophagus or something along those lines.
While wondering if the chest and/or sarcophagus has particularly spooky or religious undertones associated with it, Gavanin will ask aloud, does anybody recognize any spooky religious undertones to this iconography?
I can try.
DM?
Yeah, Rose is gonna
You're gonna
follow
have to
Gavanin.
go in there a little bit more to get a
Okay.
better read on it.
I don't want to. It's. I don't
Rose is gonna
know.
take a cautious step in.
Zazie will as well.
I am going to start tying a rope around the statue.
Okay.
And then tie it around my waist. Because I would like to, take a little look-see into
Oh
the
my
portal
God.
to see where it
guy.
Oh yeah.
So around the edges of the portal, Lucian, as you approach it, you see scratch marks all around the floor, and what looks like to be like clotted blood that has fallen into the portal.
No, it's probably all right.
You peek into the hole and roll perception.
I said the portal.
The portal, yeah. The portal is the hole.
Oh, okay. All right. That's gonna be a 12.
Okay, you just hear, thank you.
Will, all of the color drains from my face.
Hurry, come inside.
No, thank you. And I pull
Lucian.
my head.
Lucian, wait, come back. Shh, come back. Roll a wisdom save.
We're to see Lucian dead on the floor, just with his head in the portal, and that's it.
18.
Like he's face down in a lake or something.
The words are familiar. The voice behind the words are familiar.
Yeah, because they're guitar. I got that.
It's not guitar this time.
Oh, who the hell is it?
Roll history.
Oh, come on.
Recognize your own mama or something.
23.
It sounds like Carlisle.
Oh, fuck him.
And it's that revelation. Lucian's like, wait, this is bogus.
Are you enjoying death, cousin?
Rebecca, not Rebecca. What the fuck's her name? Erica. Erica looks at you kind of. But what do you? I'm alive.
What?
What do you mean I'm alive?
No. In the portal, as I was sticking my head into the
Well, don't
portal
stick your head
to,
down
you
there.
know.
It's just.
Yeah, no, I understand that. No, but as I was sticking my head in there, I heard, Carlisle's voice came back. So I said, "Are you enjoying death, cousin?" Because they apparently, whatever the monster
No,
thought,
well, wait a second. You saying Carlisle's down there?
No. I'm saying there's a monster down there who thinks that I care about Carlisle. Like, use my father's voice, use my mother's voice. You know what I mean? Like,
How can you be sure that it's not Carlisle down there? How can you be
because
sure?
it's not. Because they were using Guitara's voice while you were knocked out.
I didn't hear.
And meanwhile, Guitara's right there. You know?
Wait a second.
it-
Can she goes to start looking towards the hole? Roll
Erica,
persuasion.
Oh, great, she's an idiot.
Runs in the family. 23! Let's go! Fuck you, DM!
All right. I mean, I'll listen to you this time, but I mean, if you're really sure it's not Carlisle, then I don't think I'll be taking a look down there. But I'm just confused. It's
Listen.
really strange, and I just feel disoriented. Do you know what I mean?
Like I said, no, I get it. You were bitten by something apparently.
Well, yeah.
You have 2 bite marks on your wrist. But no. Like I said, while you were knocked out, there was a voice that was using the voice of Guitara, but clearly Guitara is right there. So, deductive reasoning, tells me that is clearly not Carlisle. And plus, who cares, really?
All right.
You know what I mean?
Back to the room. In the room, you guys walk up to this strange, we'll call it a chest, made out of some sort of polished stone or very matte metal. And on the front of it, it has some sort of insignia that appears to be, 3 drops of water, all connected in the middle, creating a triangle with a circle around it.
Okay.
Do we recognize it?
Was anyone there when Lucian bought Night Drinker?
No.
Has anyone
We were all
seen?
getting.
Has anyone seen Night Drinker?
Rose
He
interacted
has-
with Night Drinker.
But did you see it?
Yes.
Okay. What was
He
your
has used
interaction
it in the
with it?
fight once.
When Rose and Lucian were doing that ethereal investigation,
Mm-hmm. What was
Oh,
your?
I think it whispered.
it whispered to her.
Were you holding
She
it?
would have noticed it. I wasn't holding it, but it did whisper to her.
Sure,
You
but you
told
didn't.
me it whispered it to her.
Where was
Did
it?
you see it?
On Lucian still.
Yeah, you wouldn't have seen it.
Rose used her see invisibility, remember? And
Right.
she pinged on it.
But
Okay, he's just asking
The
if you
symbol
saw
is
it,
an
if you
inscription
saw
on
it.
Night Drinker. Unless you've held Night Drinker and looked specifically at the inscription, you have not seen it.
Okay.
So Lucian's the only one that would recognize this then. Anyway, you guys don't know that. Get your meta talk out of here. Not you, Rose. Just
You
in general.
started the meta talk.
I did. I did.
I've-
Get my meta talk out of here. No one recognizes.
Yeah. Get out of here. Let me RP. I've never seen this before. Rose?
Nothing I'm familiar with.
Well, this is a chest. That's very intriguing. I desperately want to know it since I haven't read really, really bad. It's making me itchy. But there's not a door out of here, which is what I actually wanted.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think going down
Maybe-
that port is going to be a good idea.
But there's a lever on the floor right there.
Okay. Oh, there is.
Hi,
Oh,
get
Katara!
Tara.
Hello. I wouldn't suggest just pulling that lever. I mean, if it were me.
Okay.
And before you do, please
mean-
let me leave the room.
Yes. Do you remember anything? Hello. I'm glad you're safe. What do you remember about being here? Help us get out.
I don't remember.
Is there another way out?
I don't remember. I came in. She walks out into the room and looks up. No, I don't remember.
We need to find another way out of here, because I don't know if I trust that portal.
Did you recognize the symbols on that chest? That helpful? What did it help us?
Once everyone has left the room, Zazi's gonna try and open the chest.
Okay.
Okay.
I need you to roll a Constitution save.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
It's going to be DC 14.
Womp.
I can't erase that.
All right. When you touch the chest, you feel a piercing feeling in the palm of your hand. Take 44 damage.
Okay, I'm gonna ask again. 4D4? As in
4
4.
4
Four-sided
D4
dice?
dice. 4 D4 dice.
I think
Okay.
you want to just roll the damage that happens, and then
Oh shit, that's 4d6. I take 7 damage,
Okay.
not 10.
You take 7 damage, and the familiar feeling of your skin being pierced and blood leaving your body fills your hand.
Okay. I look down at my hand.
There are 2 small punctures in your hand.
Ugh.
Okay. Interesting.
The crystals that are around, like the gems around the light, begin to glow with a bit of like a red hue for a moment, and then they go back to normal.
Well, I might as well make use of this. Head out to the lady statue, the angel statue.
what happened in there? What was?
Just drop that blood in there.
Oh, you're doing a blood thing. You're doing a blood thing.
Alright, this is gonna
Katera
be
looks over
interesting.
at you. Zazie, I don't think we should be doing that.
Do you
What do you
have
think
any
we should be
better
doing?
ideas?
Help us out. Where are we? What should we do? What does these things mean?
I think that's what they were doing with our blood before, was putting it in there.
Well,
And then
the only other
something,
way.
something from inside that hole was coming out and drinking it.
Oh, that's really bad. All right. Well, we got here through a portal in Lulu's bar or whatever it's called in Lower Dura. I don't actually know a way out of here unless we go back through that portal, which is really bad because it's on fire. And as it turns out, smoke can go through the portal. Hence why we're going to suffocate soon.
Well,
I need to figure out a way out of here.
that's pretty horrible.
It is, though there's another room I haven't looked in yet, and I'm going to be right back. I step away from Guitar, and then I look in this room.
Another
What's
gust
going
of
on here?
smoke comes billowing into the room.
Oh, I forget about it every time I open the door.
All right. You go into that room. Did I not open that?
Yeah, it's open.
Okay. Once you get inside, you see the walls are lined with different implements. And I'll just make this quick because it's the end of the night here. But different implements. Some are stabbing, some are pulling, some are pinching. There's a sword, there's a scepter, and there is a bow. There is a line of books. There are 2 scrolls, and there is a table covered with all sorts of unfriendly implements. And then there is a rack.
All right. Kavanen calls back towards the other room, loudly enough for them to hear that there are weapons and an arrangement of books and scrolls that might have information on them.
Shit. Okay. Okay, I'm coming.
Do the
Alright.
books have...
Kovanen, make a con save for me. Remember, you have disadvantage because you have a level of exhaustion.
Let me see here. The first level of exhaustion is ability checks, not saving throws. According to my character sheet on D&D Beyond, folks.
Oh, good point. Good point. My fault.
Yes.
My fault.
It's an 8.
All right. You take a second level of exhaustion. Zazie, roll Constitution.
Six.
Okay. You take the first level of exhaustion.
He shakily makes it over to the book thing. Are they readable at all? Do they have information on them that'll help?
They are under a pane of glass.
Is the glass clear?
It is.
Can I read what's on the books?
No, but all 4 of them look very familiar.
Oh shit.
Clear.
Okay, I'm gonna take the hilt of my sword.
All right.
And break the glass.
Take another Constitution save.
17.
Okay, you pass. Kavanen, take another Constitution save.
Okie doke. 19.
All right, you pass as well.
Hilt, sword, glass.
All right.
Grab all the books.
The glass does not break.
Shit.
Seeing her enthusiasm for getting into the case, I will look for a lock and attempt to pick it if there is one.
Okay,
Is there something I can do while waiting for them?
that's up to you.
Like,
I'm
talk to-
just making them every time they make an action, they're gonna make a con save.
I want to talk to our new friend here, see what she knows.
Okay. Kovanen, take a con save and then make your lockpick roll because there is a lock on the front of it.
A 21.
All right, you pass. Now remember.
Is at disadvantage, it is a 22.
God dang. Okay. You were able to unlock the first lock.
Does the case
lock.
open at all?
It does.
The
Okay.
book case opens.
The top case opens. There's a shelf with 3 other. There are 3 other drawers underneath the case.
Okay, I'm not really
Um,
interested in that.
Yeah, we're talking about the books over up on top.
Sure.
so,
Yes.
book.
The top
Um,
glass opens.
these books, are they the ones that Shadow Kovanen stole from us?
They appear like they could be.
Okay,
we have to-
straight into the bag.
Okay,
Straight into the bag of
let's
holding.
get out. Come on. I gotta get out.
All right, Zazie.
Yeah.
I need you to make a con save, and then you need to make a sanity check.
Sanity check. What is that? Wisdom?
It was for you intelligence.
Intelligence. Okay.
So make an int save, but make a con save first.
22 for both con and int.
Okay, because they're both saves.
Comes first.
All right, fine. Without being able to clearly discern the books perfectly, you are able to grab them. You get all 4 of them.
While moving towards the door, how well affixed is that sword in place? Is it in a case?
It is on a rack on the wall. You could remove
So
it
it's
if
like-
you want to.
Okay. Alright, so I have 2, so my speed is halved. So I was like, here, that's my movement. This is my bonus action. To dash, total of 60, which is half to 30. Yeah, I'll try to remove the sword. Sure.
Okay. You pick it up.
Okay.
Okay.
I see what he's doing, and I go for the scepter.
And I will bonus action dash towards the door, 15 feet. That's one entire turn.
Okay. I need you to make a. Well, you're each going to need to make a con save. And then Kavanan, you're going to
yeah.
need to make another con save.
16 for the first con save. Natural 20, 22 for the second.
You're good on both ends.
17.
Hell yeah, I am.
17 is
So
good
I'll-
too.
Great. And do I get the scepter?
Oh, you're grabbing the scepter?
Yeah.
You guys.
I saw him go for the sword, so I might as well grab the other thing.
Okay. Yes, you're able to grab the scepter. I
Gotta
guess
get out of here with something, man.
make a whiz save, I guess.
Okay. 20, because I have advantage on whiz saves.
Okay.
Okay, and for my next turn, I will get Zazie, please. Hurry
Yes,
up.
I know.
Okay, you're coming. Okay.
Okay, and I want each of you to
10,
make one more
15.
con save as you're rolling out the door.
I'm just gonna go
14.
over the tables.
All right, Kavanan, you take one more level of exhaustion.
And I fall onto the floor in front of Katara, holding a sword that he knows next to nothing about.
You
16.
also. Ooh. Okay, let me read what this sword does here. Okay.
It is an evil sentient weapon, wants my soul.
Narrowers can't catch him, but she is going to break off whatever conversation she was not having.
No, let me have this. It's dramatic.
You're going to have your dramatic moment.
Ah, man, I
Just-
hate this. Is so
Well, I
stupid.
am having it. Make up something
Check.
better.
I will later.
I don't have time to think about what I even have in my hand right now anyway. As long as it's not gonna hurt me.
We'll come back to it. This is dumb. We're not using this. Basically, it's just another vampire sword. I'm gonna come up with different rules. It is cursed, though. Okay? And so is the scepter.
Oh, lovely.
Alright. They're gonna have different rules than they actually have here. I'm gonna come up with them. They
So
are
as
not...
he opened the bag.
Yeah, you're not gonna just
yeah.
No, it's too late, Kavan, and you already failed. You're stuck with it.
Oh, I don't even have to attune to the thing.
You're cursed by it, so.
Oh, okay, okay. That's quick.
Oh,
Am I
this-
not cursed because I succeeded on that wisdom save?
You're not cursed.
Okay.
Kavan, and you are attuned to it, though. We'll come back to this later, though. Oh man, the scepter's cool. Cursed scepter of death's embrace.
I'm sorry.
Oh, you have Night Drinker. Make comments about.
Whatever.
This ornate
Whatever.
scepter is adorned with intricate carvings of skeletal figures and ethereal wisps. An aura of darkness and chill emanates from the scepter, sending shivers down your spine, shivers down the spine of those who gaze upon it. The moment one touches it, the scepter touches the scepter, a faint otherworldly whisper fills their mind.
Goodness, would Zazie have taken it if that was the case?
Well, She passed.
Honestly, yeah, she's not thinking too
Oh.
straight right now.
Okay. Any? So you don't know the benefits though. Okay.
Yeah, it's fine. Last thing on her mind, she's Kavan falls to the ground. She's on her knees next to him. Like, are you okay?
Oh, I just can't breathe, and I'm moving really slowly right now. I don't think I can resist any more smoke if I tried.
Okay, okay.
I don't know. How do we get out? How do we get out? Are we
Yeah,
home yet?
Yeah, just you two stay there.
How do we get out of
Hold
here?
your breath. I'm gonna figure that out.
You guys are so beat the fuck up right now.
I know.
Yeah, because
This is gonna
smoke
make this
can
next
enter a
part so
portal
much
for some
fun.
reason.
Because it's an
this
open
lady have
door.
any-
It doesn't have like a special like smoke door on it. It's not like, hey, listen, smoke can't. Everybody else, you guys can walk right through here if you want. Smoke, however, stay out.
I'm
Yeah.
allowed to not like it.
You
Question:
absolutely are. You
Did
should
this
not like
lady have a name or any information?
it. She is oh wait, I'm sorry. You unconscioused her.
Yes.
All right. So you're gonna have a conversation with her then. Let's have that
Alright.
conversation real quick. It's after 11.
I mean, it's just long story short, TLDR, because it is getting late for y'all. Does she know anything about this portal gate?
She
And does
will,
she have a name? 'Cause
She,
Rose gave a name.
she doesn't tell you her name. She seems apprehensive about sharing her name with you, but she does tell you that they came in through a portal in the ceiling.
I don't think we're gonna be able to get up to the ceiling.
And you know,
Unless your friend has extendable legs.
she also tells you that they were taking blood from the people in there and pouring it into the vessel that's there, and that a creature was coming out of the center of it and drinking the blood. Half the park is cursed now.
Right. Well, this is about to be a monumentally stupid idea. Rose is gonna kind of peer down into the portal with a glare. Just kind of
She just glares
glaring into it.
glares into the void.
Yeah, she's glaring into the void.
um,
I'm just trying to think of what she can do.
there's a dark room down there.
Is it a magic portal or is it just like an opening in the floor? And
It's
I
a
will
magic
ask
portal.
Lucy.
It's a portal just like the other one when you came in. Although, say for the sake of brevity, yes, you can perceive it. There is a gate of some kind that has been enacted by the spells that you used to open it.
This is going to be either a monumentally stupid idea or our only way out of here. Anybody got any better ideas?
What is your idea, Rose?
I'm about to go jump down there.
Oh, hey, don't do that.
All right. Do you have a better? I'm half hovering next to the portal. Like I'm not on top of it. I'm just at its edge. Unless you think you can climb up there and drop a rope that we can all climb up.
Well, there's a rope tied around my waist. I don't know if any of you noticed. So here's the thing, right? I looked
didn't.
in. Here it is, and I like just kind of
Right.
wag it. So I looked in to the portal while you guys were in that room there, and there was a voice coming out of the portal. It was calling for me, telling me to come closer, but they foolishly used the voice of Carlisle, as if I was gonna go closer because of him.
Lucian, and that's why I said
there's
I was
just a few-
Carlisle's dead.
I don't know if it's him. I was just wondering because he could be in there. We haven't seen him in
But
a
just
really
a
long
few
time.
minutes ago, it used. Just a few minutes ago,
Carlisle-
it used Guitar's voice, so
Yeah. And
to
Carlisle's
lure
dead,
us
he
in.
died in the marches.
Yes, exactly.
I mean, that's what they say, but you never know. I didn't see his body.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
well, they were trying to frame Lucky for it. Question
There-
for the DM: What the angel-like statue, does that look anything like the statue of Rose's goddess?
It does not. Not really.
All right. Well. All right. Out of the three of us, I've got the best chance of at least keeping that thing distracted down there.
Oh, what? You can go
You're
like
gonna-
go in.
Look, there's one thing we haven't tried, and it's that lever in that room.
Yeah, and I think Katara just said that was a bad idea. Do you know what
Guitara is very cautious.
I know.
Kavan shakily stands up to his feet, holding his new sword like very close to his chest.
Look,
I-
come on, no.
Come on and stop.
I can use magic
I'm
to do
going
it
to
from
grab
afar.
you.
I can do it from out here with magic. It's okay.
What happens when you have
We could
3 levels
always-
of exhaustion?
No.
I had disadvantage on ability checks from the first one. My movement speed is halved for the second, and then for the third, I actually have disadvantage on saves and attack rolls.
Huh.
So it's no more smoke for Kovanen, because then it's like a real downhill, catastrophe, because he has disadvantage on his own saves.
All right, Katara, before he pulls that lever from out here, do you know what it does? Just so we
She
know
looks at the other 2
beforehand.
people. I believe it opens a portal to the curio shop.
which is now currently on fire.
More than most likely.
No, it really is 100% on fire right now. It's probably entirely consumed.
I'm just
Which
suggesting
I
if
don't
it
think we
is
should
on
be.
fire and we open it and then
Oh yes, that would be bad.
it falls
Wait,
in.
how do you know it goes to the curio shop?
That's.
This is
She
probably
looks
where
over at the
they've
other
been
2
taken to.
people. That's where we came in from, I believe.
Oh,
My memory's coming
Alright,
back
well.
to me a bit more, but it's still a bit shaky. But yes, I think that is where we came in. So it must be.
okay. Alright, so we just wait for it to burn completely to the ground and the fire to go out. And go on and sits.
Right.
You even said yourself if you breathe any more smoke. And she just
Right,
gestures
that's what I
towards.
said,
She gestures
we
towards the
just
door.
wait here for the
and then-
fire to go out completely, and then there'll be no more smoke. And then we open the portal.
And then we have thousands
take
of
all this
tons
stuff
of
farther.
wood blocking us in.
We can take that out of it. I'm going to rest.
Right.
Um,
You've got about 5 seconds to stop me before I do something stupid.
I say,
At least tie yourself.
at least
to
listen.
the-
I have a suggestion. At least take long enough for the 3 of us to rest. An hour or so. Before we go in.
I like that idea.
Perhaps we wait and see how quickly the room fills up with smoke. If it fills up quickly enough that we don't have time to rest a full rest, then we go in.
All right. Well, I have an idea. If we need to go back out into the hallway for whatever reason, well, I poured water into this here basin. We can possibly wet some cloth and put it over our faces to avoid breathing in the smoke. Also, we can take maybe like our jackets or something like that, wet it in the basin, keep the door closed, and put it along the bottom of the door as well, to again avoid smoke coming in to the room.
She nods. Yes, perhaps we could use multiple wet cloths to create some sort of barrier. Long enough for us to rest, at least for several hours. That's a great idea, Lucian.
Thank you. Erica taught me that trick when we were younger.
She just rolls her eyes at
She
you.
was.
So, are you going to be the one to strip down and get us the clothing?
We're
You're not a fan of that suit jacket anyway. I heard you talking about it after Frankie made that comment.
yeah,
I mean-
Rose will also offer up like her gambeson and stuff that would typically go under her armor.
The girl in the cowboy hat also pulls off her jacket, kind of like tearing it away from the armor inclusions, and then puts those back on, and then hands you guys the cloth.
Hold on. I do have a change of clothing in my my bag of holding.
All right, so guys, I'm going to give you the opportunity for one of you to create a barrier. There's not going to be any bonuses to this. You're going to roll d20, and the difference between the number you roll and 20 is the number of hours you're going to be able to sleep before the room fills with smoke. Okay?
I feel like Erica, being a professional, secret smoker and all that.
Secret smoker? Why is she a secret
That,
smoker?
Well, that's what you do when you're too young to smoke, but you want to secretly do it. You know, you wet cloth, you put it under your, at the base of the door and everything, and you like smoke out of a window while like.
You're so
the
full
smoke
of
doesn't
shit.
leave.
No, one of the four of you.
Would,
One of the four of you is making this roll. And you can tell me what skill you're using to the roll and describe how you're using it. And that will be how I decide what score, you come up with. I mean, just, I'll decide, that's how I'll decide whether you're allowed to use that or not. Please don't be overly creative. Pick something that makes sense.
I will do that because because Erica taught me how.
The party ranger.
Yeah, and I will use my survival roll because when I was doing it as a kid,
Yes, survival makes perfect sense. Just roll it. Because when I was a kid and we smoked cigarettes in Kyber.
16.
Okay.
If Rose is
So-
gambeson because it is a thicker material made of cotton,
Well, you guys get
I
4
could
hours
soak it,
of
might be
rest.
all right.
too bad I'm
I
not
was
enough
gonna offer
anymore.
assistance, but I guess not.
No assistance. That's what I said.
Man.
One of you makes a roll,
Oh,
and there's
that's right.
no assistance.
Oh, so if we wanted a skill if we want a bigger gap between our roll and 20, we should use a skill that we're really bad at.
Shouldn't it be a gap between our roll and 1?
I guess what I
Yeah.
should have said was the number you rolled over 20. So what I should have really said was 10. So you guys get 6 hours. You're over 10 by 6.
Man, if only there was a couple people in the party that were able to rest for 4 hours and be
There's
just
not.
fine.
There's only one.
Oh yeah, that's right. Son of a
Because
bitch.
I'm not that anymore.
Yeah.
Well, fortunately, there's actually more than one. There's you,
Erica.
there's Erica, and then there is the Warforged.
Well, he doesn't need to sleep at all.
I mean, he does take a long rest though,
He needs to power down and like do his
Yeah.
thing.
which is only
Power
4 hours
down,
for
but he's
them.
not.
Like a 4-hour defrag or whatever.
All right, so all of you get short rests except for Erica, Lucian, and the Warforged all get long rests. And
Hell yeah.
and then you guys have 2 hours left before the smoke totally fills the room up to do whatever you want with those last 2 hours. And between now and next week, you guys are going to hit level 10. So congrats on level 10. However, you still
yeah.
have the same health, and any spell slots that you don't acquire from the level up are gone as well. Anything that you acquire from the level, including hit points, new ability slots, etc., are usable.
Motherfucker.
So, but in the meantime, go ahead and post for me, in the group chat, what spell slots you have left, what your hit points are, and what level of exhaustion you're at.
Okay, Okay, you might want to type that down.
Lucian, all of them.
I've never been so happy in my life.
All right, and
Let's
then all of
see.
you guys are going to be going into an expedition into the unknown, which I didn't anticipate this happening this way, guys. When I originally stole a bunch of this stuff and then made it into a dungeon, so you guys aren't going where you're supposed to be going right now.
Where we're supposed to be going doesn't exist. It's just
Yeah.
where we go.
Yeah, so I mean, there's always a back door, but
Oh God.
and you're taking it. Should be.
I am going to take a long rest pressing the button labeled long rest on my D&D Beyond character
Shut
sheet.
up. All right, I gotta get to bed, guys. Text me.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Good
stay on
night.
call to level up.
Yeah,
'cause
me
I
too.
think that's fun.
And we
Aw,
also
man.
always stay on call anyways.
I want to stay on call and level up.
Well, you suck.
Oh, you said. Did you remember to end the episode, by the way,
Yeah.
before you go to bed?
You guys are still gonna be on talking. All right, guys. Say goodnight to all the people on the internet.
Good night.
Good night,
all
Good
night to all the
on
people on the internet.
Wait, who's Azaka?
I don't know.
No one knows who Azaka is?
I have no
No.
clue. But whoever